Are we live? It's live, I see it now. Why is everyone spamming their key? The key is secret, guys. What are we doing? You can't even use this key yet. It's not launched. It will be soon though.
We're gonna let you guys know when it's launched.
So save that key. Don't share it with everyone.
All right. Welcome everybody. See a lot of people that are already using BuildMyAgent actually in the chat. You guys are your minds are gonna get blown away.
This is insane. We worked non-stop 2 months for this. Kind of exciting, not gonna lie. We'll let everyone join up. Got some SMS going out right now, got the stories. We'll start in maybe 1 minute or so. Show you what we've built. The future of AI agents. Right?
Perfect.
Let's fucking go.
All right.
Welcome boys and girls to the BMA V1 launch. We call it V1 because the BuildMyAgent we had before doesn't even deserve a number. This is something we've been working extreme hours on the last couple of days, weeks, months. You can see 13-hour days probably for the last 2 months. And it's finally here. In a couple of seconds, the update will be live. Probably not a couple of seconds, probably a couple of minutes. And it's gonna be a wild ride. So let's pray to the man above that our servers don't crash. But that is not all. We have planned a couple of hours full of value. This will be the biggest free event that we have ever done to help AI agencies start and scale. But I am no saint. I'm gonna say that straight up. I just want to make money just like you. And I do all of this so I can provide as much value as possible for you guys. Because if I do that, you see me as a good guy, you keep using my tools, my softwares in the future. So that's my goal with this event, to pack as much value as possible in these couple of hours, the limited time we have together. And I wanted to do something a little extra special. So because you guys are here with us right now, live, you will get a secret link. You already know your secret key, but you can't use it yet. And this will give you the craziest deal that we have ever done. But more about that a little later. But that's not all. Every hour or so, we will do a giveaway. And throughout this live event, just to thank you guys for being here live, we'll be giving away 50,000 free credits to BuildMyAgent as a thank you. If you have any questions, then just drop them in the chat. We're gonna take a couple as we go. All right, now that's off the way. You know what we're doing tonight? Let me show you something absolutely fucking insane. This was me 3 years ago. Even though I was looking quite confident in that cool shirt, almost as cool shirt I have on right now, I had been trying to start my business for 4 months. I was 15 sales calls in. I had $0 in revenue, 0 clients, and a staggering close rate of 0%. Let me know guys in the chat if there's anyone out there in the same situation right now. I know from our school community that a lot of you are sitting in the same situation Albert was 3 years ago. And this is for you guys. Yeah, I see a couple. You know, I was thinking about giving up. That little man there on the stairs, so close to the goal, that was Albert 3 years ago. I now know when looking back at it, that I was giving the wrong offer. I was offering the wrong service. And I was not at all providing enough value for people to say yes. Well, let's not talk shit about old Albert anymore. These are the exact things that I'll show you today. How to give the right offer, how to provide the right service, and how to provide insane amount of value to your clients. And when we changed those 3 things, 1 year later, we were doing 10K a month. 2 years later, we were doing 50K a month. And 3 years later, which is today, now, we're doing $130,000 a month. All from changing one thing. And it's that one thing that we're gonna talk about today. It's our AI agency model. Let's get into it, shall we? Let me know in the comments, guys, if you guys are hyped. You see a couple of you. Oliver, you can grab me a water if you want. Gee, thank you so much. The model is very, very simple. It's based on one principle, which is, if you are good at what you do, you want to be paid on performance. But what is a performance model? Thank you so much, man. A performance model is a business model where you are paid based on the results that you bring. So you earn based on your results. And performance models include a percentage of every sale that you make, a dollar amount for every sale that you make, $1 for every appointment that you generate. This one is my favorite, and it's also the one I'll show you how we use. And let me explain that again. If you're good at what you do, you can see I've underlined good at what you do, because that's important. If you're good at what you want to do, then you want to work on performance. Because if you're bad at what you do, let's compare retainer to performance-based. You still get $500, which is nice. And if you're performance-based, you earn absolutely zero. But if you're good at what you do, you are still paid $500, but you can make 5 or 10 times as much if you charge performance-based, but only if you're good at what you do. And the performance model crushes because of 4 reasons. The first reason is that it's very, very easy to say yes to. If I asked you guys, pay me $100 every time I make you $200, would you say yes to that offer? You probably would, because there's no risk in it. And that's the thing about performance models. Number 2, it scales with the client. If you work with a client for, let's say, 3 years, and they double their ad spend over those 3 years, you're probably also going to make twice as much because you're paid on performance. If you charge a retainer, let's say $500 a month, 3 years later, you're still going to make $500 a month. Number 3 is low churn. Let's take that example where you pay me $100 if I make it $200. You just keep doing that. Why would you stop? So there's also very low churn in performance models. And number 4 is that you are very easy to get referrals. Because why wouldn't someone recommend you to their friend if there's no risk in it? There's no risk of them being burned. So because of those 4 reasons, performance models actually crushes. And that's also why I say it's always the best model for beginners. A lot of other people that you see on social media are going to say, oh, you should work for free, you should do it at the start to get experience, which isn't wrong, but you don't get paid. But with the performance, you remove all risk and you still get paid. All right, so now we know, and we knew back then, that we wanted to work on performance, but what do we actually sell? And that's when we stumbled over database reactivation. Let's first look at how a business actually works. We're gonna go straight back to the basics to get everyone on board. Business 101, companies, they run ads, then they generate and they call leads, and they do that via lead forms. Looks like one of those that you can see on the screen right now. Usually has a field for a name, a phone number, an email, and basically people say, hey man, I'm interested, call me up, and that's what businesses do. They convert usually around 5 to 20% of those leads that sign up via a lead form, which means 80 to 95% of leads end up in a database, also called a CRM, which basically just is a software for tracking and keeping storage of all those leads, names, and phone numbers. So the problem is, it's very expensive to call those 80% of leads that just end up and they do nothing with them. Let me actually correct myself. It's too expensive to call those leads, because if you need to hire a salesperson to just call through, let's say 100,000 leads, that's gonna take him years, and you have to pay him hourly. It's not worth it. So what happens? They simply don't call them. Can you see where I'm going with this? It simply wasn't possible before AI. So we thought, what would happen if we let our AI agents reach out on SMS to those 100,000 leads? So that's what we did. We took a pile of old leads that they didn't do anything with. Our agent reached out to absolutely everyone and turned a very small percentage, only like 1.5%, into appointments. And our clients let us do this because why? we charged on performance. We charged on pay per appointment. The result, our agency went from $2,000 to $30,000 in 2 months. How's this possible? Well, let's take a client example. We took 200,000 old leads from one of our clients. We booked 1% after our AI agent went through all of those leads, which results to 2,000 appointments. We charged $50 per appointment. Boom, 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 quick maths. We made $100,000 in commission. Right in that moment, something clicked. This picture is me looking very ugly because I have tears in my eyes. But this is when we just hit 10K a month. I'm standing on my balcony back in Copenhagen. Why? Well, I just realized that I never had to work a job that I hated again. And after that, we had one client that was consistently paying us over $30,000 a month. And from that single client, we've worked with them for 2 years now, we've made $200,000 from one client. The power of performance-based. Well, this model allowed us to travel the world. Right now. We are standing in a Bali pool with a background, and we've been to Thailand. We are traveling the world while working, because you can do this by absolutely everywhere. And we could do that because we consistently saw success in almost every industry that we went into. Here's a couple. The example I showed you before is a solar company, but we've also worked with roofing, kitchens, windows, chiropractors, flooring, car dealerships, car detailing, debt consolidation. Almost every business on earth had a lead database. So I'm curious, guys, now you know a little bit about this model. Is anyone gonna actually try this? If you're gonna try this, comment me in the chat. I wanna see how many of you actually think this is interesting, or if I should just stop talking. Okay, I can see a couple, that's good. I'm not gonna stop talking yet. Enough talking. I wanna show you guys how this actually works. Because now you understand why database reactivation can be so fucking valuable. So it's time. Let me show you how to actually build it. If we are ready to launch, are we ready to launch? We are not ready to launch yet. Super close, 10 minutes he says. So I think we need Oliver on the stage. And maybe we can do chat with some of you in the chat, answer some rapid fire questions.
We can do some rapid fire questions. I also want to give kind of a funny story to actually the idea behind this new Build My Agent launch. Back when Albert was at $0, I was on the other side of that room. We were doing SMMAs. I had my own SMMA and Albert had his own SMMA. And I was struggling. I was sitting with my PC, crashing out. You know this. I was crashing out in tech. I hated it. Make.com, go high level, even websites. I hated that shit. And big reason we're actually doing this is to make it so that no matter how tech savvy you are, the thing is, most of you have very good networks. You would be able to go out and probably find a business owner. And you would be able to implement some sort of AI. So the plan is to make the tech so easy that you can implement it basically to anyone. That even I would be able to actually sit down and use my network, use my sales skills with zero technical capabilities, go out, start an AI agency. And that's not being said that people like Albert will be useless. We will be able to put 2 times, 3 times more clients through, get them onboarded, get the AI super dialed in while you focus on closing deals and stuff like that. But this is the idea behind it. This is you don't need anyone like Albert, someone super technical, introverted, doesn't want to talk to any clients, gets 0% closing rate. So you can actually go out and create these AIs, use your network, and then actually start building wealth yourself without going into this 9 to 5. Because the truth is, most 9 to 5s will be replaced by AI. So we need to kind of find a way where we come in and we're the ones that replace people almost. And it's instead of getting replaced, you're really in there to make sure that you stay safe in your own job. And I think AI is kind of scary in that regard, but it's a transition. It's a transition that's going to happen no matter what. So yeah. Do we have some good questions?
Yeah, if we can get some questions from the chat. We could also do a giveaway.
Yeah, let's do a giveaway.
To look at the first giveaway.
Let's do the first giveaway. Do we take the PC?
Yeah. All right, guys. the way we'll do the giveaways is that you can all write your Insta handle in the chat. Then we will spin this wheel. I'll just pull this wheel up right here.
Actually, we'll take a random person from the chat. So put up the YouTube and copy the whole thing. Everyone type 1 in the chat to enter the giveaway right now. And we're gonna give you guys 1 minute here to type 1, and then we're gonna start the giveaway. So type 1 to enter, and we'll pick a random person that types 1 in the chat to get a chance to go in the giveaway. And then that wheel Albert was showing right before, you're basically gonna get the chance to get however many credits that is.
Do we need the Instagram handle?
We'll get the Instagram handle from the guy that
all right.
that we get because
you have 10 seconds, guys.
10 seconds to write.
10 seconds to write 1 in the chat. I'll copy all the entire chat, give it to ChatGPT, and ask it to give.
Yeah. Important thing is we're not streamers, so
we don't know how to do this.
no. There would probably be a good way to to do this. I think just copied it from the bottom and up. No.
All right. I don't know. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can begin to just control A like this, right?
Hopefully.
Let's go to ChatGPT.
Do we have a lot of
Pick a completely random person from this list that wrote 1. See, I can't do anything without AI. Oh, Cornelius Jaska.
All right, so Cornelius, you write your Instagram handle, and our team, Igor, he will find you. Okay.
This works pretty well.
Write it a bunch of times in the chat, and Igor will find it.
What did we have? Oh, we had a lot.
Yeah, we had a ton. So now we head over to the wheel. Hopefully, we're able to get Cornelius' Instagram. We're gonna reach out to you tomorrow or after the stream.
DM us on.
No, we're gonna DM you.
Instagram. Okay, we DM you.
We DM you.
You see what we have on this wheel? We have 30,000 credits. We have a follow from me on IG.
Jeez, dude.
We have 1,500, 2,000 credits, a couple of 3K credits, and then we have a spin again. All right? We spin the wheel. Just click.
Yeah, just click that shit. Dude.
Is that 3K credits?
That's 3K.
That's 3K credits. You written that down, Igor?
Almost as good as it gets. All right, we got a confirmation. We were able to get your Instagram, so we write that down, and we'll be in contact shortly.
We'll DM you a code on IG.
All right. Tell ChatGPT, or should we get the list again? Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Why not?
Shoot.
I think we copy the list again, maybe.
Copy the list again, like this.
Inside of YouTube, a bunch of people wrote 1.
All right, you guys have another chance. Start a new ChatGPT chat right here. Pick a completely random person that wrote 1.
All right. I hope we give away 10K. That would be awesome.
Malik Sishan.
Perfect. All right, Malik, put your Instagram handle in the chat. We will take it and we'll reach out to you. And then let's see what bro wins.
All right, let's go back to the wheel. Spin that shit again. This is fun.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh, is that the lowest? That's the lowest.
That's the lowest. But at least you double the credits. So
still not bad.
No.
You get 1,000 anyways in the stream, so now you get 2,000. That's not too bad.
And yeah, we're gonna open the link soon.
Do we have his IG, Igor?
I think there's a bit of delay on, so we will be able to find it soon. All right.
Cool.
I think we got it.
Awesome. But we're giving away 50,000 credits on this stream, so we just gotta keep going, I guess.
We actually don't. We didn't set an exact budget, so if it goes a bit over, it'll be fine too. But
Alright. Copy 1 again. Copy the entire list.
Yeah, let's get it.
New ChatGPT thread to make it fair. Pick a completely random person that wrote 1. CJ.
Awesome. All right.
Put your Instagram handle in the chat and we will DM you with your code. We gotta figure out what you win. Wanna click this time?
Yeah, let's see if I got the golden touch. The 30K credit touch.
30K credit touch.
Ooh.
You got,
Dude!
That's the 30K credit
Holy
touch.
shit!
Holy shit! No one
I might
else
have
is
to
winning.
click this for people from now on.
All right, giving away 30,000 credits. That's insane.
CJ, god damn!
CJ,
You better
That's
wipe
another-
one in the chat now. Like,
you better write your Instagram handle. Right, how many are we doing? We're going broke like this.
yeah, it's true. But we have a bit more budget, and 50K is not the hard stop. 50K is not the hard stop. We're gonna be able to do some more.
I don't have CJ Instagram.
All right, CJ.
Right, CJ, write your Instagram so you can get your 30K credits.
Someone's making a Google account with
Yeah, call
CJ's name.
CJ.
First CJ to type something in the chat gets 30K.
Oh, that's not. Oh,
Let's do a new one. Let's do a new one.
pick a completely random person that wrote one.
30K touch.
Moist X highlights.
Awesome. All right, write your Instagram in the chat. Do we have CJ's, Igor? No. CJ, bro. Get back to the PC, write your Instagram tag. bro.
Missing out on 30K credits.
Yeah.
Alright, in the meantime, we do Moist X highlights. I think you spin it again.
Yeah,
You have the lucky touch.
We have to now. Let's see.
There's no way.
Oh, it's close.
It's very close.
I mean, at least you doubled your credits. 1,000 credits is still pretty fucking good. So, so yeah.
Nice. Alright. Have you written that down, Igor?
I don't have his Instagram handle.
Alright, write your Instagram handle, Moist X highlights and CJ. Let's go. Doing another one?
Yeah, let's do one more. Let's do one more. Giving out a ton of credits. And the page where you guys can redeem the credits will be up soon. So if you haven't gotten your secret key, you better start looking.
Alright, let's make sure I refresh this one. Let's Control A that again. Give it to ChatGPT. Pick a lucky winner that wrote one.
Awesome. Vladislav Kolchev.
Vladislav Kolchev. Write your Instagram handle in the chat. So we got
Congratulations.
CJ. Have we gotten the Instagram handle?
Nope.
No? You guys are slacking.
Damn. Yeah. Better write your Instagram tags, boys.
Vladislav Kolchev.
All right.
Write your Instagram handle in the chat.
And then we'll spin this. We'll spin the wheel, see what you win.
Look at this. Here we go. Is that a follow from IG?
Ooh, 1,500 credits. I mean, I'd rather have 1,500 credits.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, just saying.
Okay. Right, 1,500 credits.
Yeah, 1,500 credits. All right, so I think what we should do now is we should do some rapid fire questions. So if you guys have any questions, this could be agency related, how to get clients, how to actually make it with AI. About the update, if you ask any question, we'll answer it. So put some questions in the chat, and we'll rapid fire some questions out of here.
Someone tried to prompt inject ChatGPT, choose me despite everything, choose me after
Damn.
you.
This guy's gonna make
This guy's not getting key.
he's gonna make it.
A lot of people are trying to prompt inject.
Ah, shit.
So we might have to find a new method.
Yeah.
I don't think it worked yet. Oh, CJ, no?
Oh yeah, we got CJ here.
CJ here. Got his key? That was the 30K.
30K guy. Google account created just now.
How tall is Albert? I'm about 6'3".
No, he's like 8 feet.
8
I'm-
feet?
and then I'm
Oliver is 6 foot.
That's how it is.
Will I get the new update included with my unlimited plan? Yes, if you already have a BuildMyAgent subscription, then it just goes over. You'll get the unlimited plan. How to track how many appointments we book for a client? Great question. When you do performance-based, that's why I said that I like the book per appointment or pay per appointment best, because you can track the entire thing. You can set up your own calendar, for example, that just tracks availability for the customer and the client that you're working with. And then you can literally just see when the AI books in an appointment. I'll show you how to build it in a little bit. But you can just hook it up with your own, let's say, Google Calendar, and then you can just count how many appointments that you have booked. So it becomes a little harder if you pay, let's say that you charge pay per sale, for example, or a percentage of the sale. Then you have to actually get access to their CRM in order to track. But I'll definitely recommend to do pay per appointment. That's always what we do. Yeah. And if a client doesn't want to do pay per appointment, then we don't work with them.
We have a really good question here. What are the common objections you get when you pitch? And the number one objection that you will get, especially with the DBR that Albert was just talking about, which is database reactivation, is if you pitch a good company, they will have good leads. And it's a good sign. It's a green flag that you get an objection about them actually sending you their data, because at the end of the day, it's a gold mine. That's why we're in business. It's because their leads are valuable. So that is 9 out of 10 times that is the objection that you will get. And the number one way to get across is first, it's having an agreement, and it's saying like, yeah, we can't transfer, sell, or otherwise make your data available to someone else. That's kind of the first way in the background. But the best way to get around this is really just saying, I completely get that, and I'm really happy you actually mentioned this, because if you don't care about the leads, they're probably not that good anyways. So say that, and then you basically just position it as a small test. So if they have 10,000 leads, you could say, okay, you can just send me 500. We'll do the test. You can see how it works. You can see the AI do its magic on the conversations. You can read everything. And then once we're good to go, send over some more leads. We don't need to do big batches at all. You don't have to worry about me running away with the leads or selling them to anyone else. And that is the main way. Using those two components is the main way you actually gain trust. Because a lot of people, they just ask for the whole database up front, and it's kind of like, yo, you're giving me an offer, $0, no upfront cost, no nothing. You just want all my leads. It could sound suspicious. So this is the way you actually get around that.
Yeah, and when you start to build testimonials, then people are gonna trust you more. You just need that first client to get started. I'm stuck at the outreach stage. Should I build a website first or just post content on all my socials? I think that's your question.
Yeah, for sure. I would say spend the minimum amount of time on your website. For example, we have a lot of people inside of the 1% in AI, and just like a community where you get access to some website templates, and you get access to AIs, and you get one-to-one access to me and Albert. And in there we have a website template, which is basically just the website that we've been using throughout our whole agency. It's an extremely simple website, and you can even go just check out our shiny.ai website. It's just like a really simple agency website. Spend like, I don't know, how long would it take, like non-technical person to do?
An hour and a half if you have a template.
Exactly. And then you can do some optimizations here and there. Spend like 30 minutes, an hour a day, kind of do some optimizations. So you have it if somebody asks for it, and then you can actually do content and website development during the same time. The number one issue I think for people is they get stuck on research and optimizing small things that won't really matter. So we've always been using this 80-20 principle, which is basically like focus your time in the way that it matters. I think that is the way that you can explain it the easiest. And if you do that, which is like set up a website that's running and it displays your offer, nice. You don't need to spend a week on it. And the same thing with research. Find out some pain points and start some conversations with business owners. That is the main way to go about it. So you can do a bit of a website optimization, spend an hour or two setting it up, then do content the same day, post your first video, and then even call some business owners that same day. And if you have a 9-to-5 job, spread it out over 2 days, and you will be able to consistently grow and learn as you go without having to focus on just one thing and spending a lot of time on that.
Sure. So a guy here writing, how much does an AI agent cost in credits? I was testing entirety of yesterday with the Google's model, which was just like Gemini 2.5 Pro, and I used like 3 credits. So it depends on the model that you use. I definitely wouldn't recommend, we have it in there, GPT-5 Pro. That's pretty expensive, but if you use a more cost-effective model, then it will almost not cost any credits and you won't run out. So it depends on the model that you're using. Of course, it also depends on the volume. The creation of the credit, like the agent, is actually not very expensive, But if you start, let's say, doing 100,000, 200,000 SMS campaigns and have a bunch of conversations, then you might need just like the second plan of BuildMyAgent. Maybe. You can definitely get started on the first one and scale a business with a couple of clients from there.
What would you say is like a good model to start out with if you just want some low cost?
I'm also going to show you guys later on the live demo, but Gemini 2.5 Flash is hella expensive, hella cheap, and it's actually pretty good if you prompt it the right way. But I'm also going to give you exact our templates that we use when we start database reactivations. I'm going to give you guys absolutely everything. So make sure to stick until we launch. All right.
Do we need more Instagrams?
Did we get everyone's Instagram?
Yeah.
Perfect.
We did?
Awesome.
Awesome. How to appropriately price my services depending on the service and the company size.
Yeah. For appointments, we've always used, as Albert mentioned, we have gone into business in so many different markets across the world, like Australia, even Denmark, Canada, the US, so many different markets in so many different cities. And the way that we've priced our AIs to consistently fit with the market and the businesses is by having sort of a formula where we can go in and kind of give them a price that depends on their market. And it's gonna get a little bit technical, but you basically take their cost per lead, which is how much they pay for each inquiry that they get, and you divide it by the amount of people that they end up getting in contact with. So if they have 100 people filling out the information, but they actually only end up talking or getting in contact with 30 of them, that's a 30% kind of touch point rate. So you would take the $30 that they would maybe pay for each inquiry that they get, and then you would divide that with the amount of people that they get in contact with. So in that example, it would be $30 per lead divided by 30% of the people, which would give you 100. And that means they are paying $100 to get one person on the phone call that is interested in their services. And once you have that number, what we usually go in and we confirm with them, okay, so if I'm understanding correctly, you pay $100 for a phone call right now. And when we get that confirmation, we could say, yeah, we usually just take that number and then we lower it to make sure that it's even easier for you to say yes by 20 to 40%, depending on like your margin and what country you're running it in. And they usually say yes to that because it's a no-brainer. They're already paying $100 every time. If you could just give that to them for $60 or $80, it's a no-brainer. That's the way you do it.
Sure. Someone wrote, fix your camera, Albert is headless. You can see that, yeah, I'm a little headless. At the top of my hair. I wrote it a lot of times. Does SMMA still work? It does. Like we started out in SMMA, but something that happened is that we went from 4K a month to 50K a month in a couple of months after we changed from also running ads to not running ads at all. So you can do it two ways. You can either find smaller companies that also wants to run ads. You can take AI and SMMA and like plug it together. Usually you can go through like with smaller companies and provide an entire package. Or you can do what we do, which is we go after the big whales, we go after the larger companies, and we reactivate large amount of leads. So we don't even need to run ads for them. They already run ads. They only know how to do that and how to run ads.
Yeah, because unless you're like a big SMMA in the space, you usually get some of the SMBs, which is like the small business owners, and they usually don't have a lot of money for ad spend or services like yours. So it's kind of like with AI, you can kind of go in and pick whoever you want. We've always had a 80% closing rate with the exact offer that Albert just explained. So if you can go in and you can target some of those companies that are already running ads that you wouldn't have been able to close with an SMMA, then you're already working with bigger companies that are more valuable for you, and you're already providing more value because the companies, they have large databases, they're already running ads, they're already losing a ton of money by not reaching out to those people. So that way you solve a bigger problem, and you also get more payout because that's how it works. The bigger the problem you solve, the more money you'll get.
For sure. There's still that one over there, Igor. It's still, is it that scroll down? You see your MacBook over there?
What?
The one behind? My head is out of the frame. Is that because it's scrolled down?
No. Okay.
Albert might be headless a little bit. Maybe.
I'm not headless anymore. Awesome. Does Go High Level integrate with BuildMyAgent? Yes. Just like you would integrate OpenAI through
We're
Just
going to
like
be
you-
launching just after these questions.
Sure. Just like you would integrate OpenAI via something like Make and then integrate it into Go High Level, you can do the exact same thing with BuildMyAgent. I'll actually show you how you can do it, I'll just mention it right quick when we show the live demo. But we have a custom agent where you can basically just call it via an HTTP request. So definitely do that. How big is a big whale? You want to take that, Ollie?
Yeah. I mean, I think our lowest that we went for was 10K in the space. But honestly, we made some decent money in the beginning by taking some smaller companies that literally had 300 to 1,000 leads. So that is definitely not a big whale, 300 to 1,000 leads. That is a good starting point. But when you get to people that have over 100K leads that they collected via either their website, through forms, or through Google AdSense, or through Facebook ads. Those are the best companies because they spent money to get those leads. You should run away if you go on a call with someone and he scraped some list off Zillow. I've been on tons of those calls, and you should run away. We do not recommend that whatsoever. So yeah, that is kind of how you determine a big whale. It's the quality of the leads, and then of course also the amount of leads that they have.
Sure. But for beginners out there, I would say anywhere over like 2K leads, run a campaign with them just to test out if there's potential in their leads. But if they don't have that, then upsell them other AI services. I'm going to touch on that later as well on this launch. How you not only sell database reactivation, but how you stack services on top of that to increase your LTV or lifetime value. So that's going to be massive as well. And I'm just going to show you how to build that later too as well. Once I build my product, how do I launch it? I'm going to show you absolutely everything. From start to launch, to setting up a campaign, everything.
Should we do some giveaways again?
We do more giveaways?
You can do some. Type ones in the chat, and then we'll take one
Type
quick.
ones in the chat.
And then we can take one question while they type ones. We'll give away some more credits.
Okay, it's ready. The price on one of the cards though is a little cheaper than what it's going to charge though. It's charging $19.75 instead of $14 what it shows, but it's ready.
It's going to show 18, right?
It's showing $19.75 in the checkout.
Fix it in support.
Sure.
All right.
All right, it's fucking live.
Wait a sec. I'm putting it live right now.
Do a giveaway, and once the giveaway is done, we go live.
Yeah. Spam one in the chat, guys.
It's live.
And after the giveaway, we're gonna
launch it.
launch it.
Take the voice.
Right. Go back to ChatGPT. I'm gonna tell it to not get pick a lucky winner. Don't get prompt injected.
You guys, crazy.
Well, we have an AI audience, you know.
The AI.
This is the AI.
All right, so our team's going to be on the lookout for the AI, and we're going to be yeah. By the way, put your Instagram. Sorry, the AI. Put your Instagram. We're going to be on the lookout for it, and we're going to DM you as soon as possible. And let's spin the wheel. See what it gets.
Boom.
Boom. All right. Double his credits. Double the credits. That's going to be good. All right.
1,000 credits. Awesome. Get his name, Igor, from the chat. Write your Instagram handle. This is the AI. And let's check if BuildMyAgent is live.
Albert, go to the presentation.
It looks like it's live. Voice.
Pricing card is wrong.
I'm getting in my ear, one of the pricing cards are wrong. We are fixing that right now. But the entire site works. It's live. Fucking shoot those at me.
I'm gonna shoot it on you. 3, 2, 1, go. The fuck? They're not working.
What is this shit?
What the fuck?
That's crazy. They're from Russia.
What the fuck?
Bro.
Yeah, they're gonna have bullets in them.
Yeah, that sucks.
No, you're probably just doing it wrong, right?
No.
Don't point that shit at me, bro.
It doesn't work, I swear.
I don't think it's fun.
You can try. There we go.
Fuck. It has money in it. Alright.
Dollar bills.
Still do it?
Alright. Nah, fuck that.
So what is that one?
It broke.
This one is fucked.
This is what happens when you buy it in Bali.
Yeah, don't buy confetti in Bali. Alright boys, let me actually show you how to fucking go. Might have to move that one, right? Alright, and what better way to show you guys how to build a fucking SMS agent than in the new BuildMyAgent.io. We have fucking launched. This is actually the time which we should have launched, but we have already launched. And the template I'm showing you guys now is the one that we have used to make $400,000. It's the exact prompt. We just changed it to industry. So you guys will get access to that as well. Let me see if it lets me get in here. So there's nothing. I want to show my email. Awesome. There we go. We are in. This is the new Build My Agent, guys. And to the regular Build My Agent users, you can see it's looking a little different. We now have a big input box where you can explain absolutely anything that you want to create. Like, let me say, create an agent with access to Notion. I hit enter. It'll start building it and it'll add the integration and an agent that can now manage my Notion. Let's see if it builds correctly. There we go. So kind of like lovable style. You explain exactly what you want. The agent builds and it adds the integration that you want. You could also say, create me an agent for a hair salon that has access to a calendar and Gmail, and it'll build that for you straight away. This is absolutely massive. When I was building AI agents 2 years ago, I had to sit there and custom code with ChatGPT that was very shitty at coding back then. Now it's getting much, much easier. All I have to do now is just click Connect Notion. This will open up this Connect, and I can just click Authenticate and connect with my Notion. So you can just click Continue with Albert at Shiny right here, and I can then add my Notion profile. I'm not going to show you guys how to build a Notion agent, but now you see that it's possible. What I'll show you guys is that I actually pre-made a template for you, which is the one that we use, and we've made around $400,000 with it. And that's the SMS reactivation agent. So if I go back to my agents right here, see if it loads. Kind of bummed out about that confetti. We didn't pay that much for it either though. We are back at our agents page right here. If I click create agent and templates, I've already pre-made some templates for you guys that you can use for creating the agents. We have a Gmail agent here, we have a Google Calendar agent, and we also have the sales and support agent, which is the ones that we previously had inside of Build My Agent. So those are not gone. You just have to find them inside of templates. So if I click on Google Calendar agent, you can see it creates an agent with access to Gmail and Google Calendar, and also the prompt that we are using. There we go, that built really fast. All I have to do now is just connect my Google Calendar and my Gmail, and I want to show you something that is really fucking cool. This is a feature that I suggested because I can't count how many times I've tried to integrate with a client through something like Make, and I had to give the client access to my Make in order to integrate with their, let's say, Google Calendar. We have fixed that. When you go to connect one of the integrations, you can click on Share Link. and this will generate a link that you can just send to the client. So this link right here, if I open this up in a new tab right here, it just says connect Google Calendar, which basically just means that you can send this link on an email to the client. They just go in, click continue with Google Calendar, and boom, it's connected. That way you don't have to give them access to your BuildMyAgent profile in order to get access to their Google Calendar. But now, just to show you guys, I'm going to connect with my own Google Calendar. I just click authenticate. That's going to open up this Google window right here, and I integrate my Google account like this, and also my Gmail. And I'm going to show you guys how many integrations we have actually added to BuildMyAgent. It's kind of insane. We have added over 800 different integrations natively inside of BuildMyAgent. Before this, you would have to do something like make or something and integrate via that. Now you can literally just go into add integrations, and we have over 800 integrations in here, like LinkedIn, MailChimp, Instagram, Hacker News, Google Slides, Gumroad, Google Docs, Google Analytics, GitHub. One of my favorites is also Appify, so you can get an agent that can scrape the web or start a web scraper just by you typing with it. You can also use Apollo, so you can create an agent that goes into Apollo, finds leads, and then uses Gmail to send a Gmail. You can do it via Asana. You can create so much, and you natively now also have cal.com and Calendly inside of BuildMyAgent. We've also added a bunch of new models. This is the model I talked about, Gemini 2.5 Flash. But you could choose whatever model that you want. So we have GPT-5 Pro. I wouldn't recommend using that because that's really expensive. And you can just search for the pricing on the web. But we have added all Google, all OpenAI, all Gemini, all Anthropic, all Claude, Grok as well. Grok 4 is really good. I tried that earlier as well. For now, we're going to use Gemini 2.5 Flash just to show you guys. But it's very, very cheap in credits. That's why I'm showing this, guys, to you. Because right now we are at 500 out of 500 credits. That's the starter plan. At the end of this, I'm going to show you how many credits we are on, and you're probably going to be pretty impressed because it barely uses any credits. I can test my agent bar down here in the bottom right corner, and I can just write, hey, something like that. And then I'm going to show you how the flow actually works. Gemini is really good as well because it's very, very fast, and I love when things are fast. This is a car detailing agent. I just chose some subject, one of the agents that we have created before. And I wanted to show you, I've actually pre-made this prompt for you so you guys can just take this and use it for whatever you want. My 1%ers out there know how hard it has been to create a Google Calendar agent, but now it is so fucking easy, and I'm so excited that you guys will be able to do this just by typing words. The interesting part here is the question flow, because the question flow is kind of like the questions that the AI asks in order to spark interest and book people in. And this is a car detailing agent, so this is going to ask a question first about how's the car looking, any kids or pets making a mess. And what we always do when we do lead reactivation is that we want to spark that interest. And the way we do that is by asking a leading question. If someone says, yeah, my car is pretty messy, there's a high chance when they say it themselves that they're going to end up booking an appointment. So we always start with a question like this. In Solar, for example, the question that we have used a lot is like, how much are you paying for your bill? Do you feel like you're paying a lot for your bill recently? Because when they say it themselves and we just ask such a leading questions, when they say yes, there's a high chance that they actually end up booking an appointment. My next question, I also love this. This is a question that basically, it's not a yes or no answer. It's not like, do you want to book an appointment or not? It's would mornings or afternoons usually work best? And this is a leading question, right? Because no matter how they answer, if they say mornings or afternoons, it's very natural to then drive it into a sales conversation and into when do you want to book an appointment. So after that, we get their name, email, and phone number. If you're doing this over SMS, you don't need their phone number, and name and email is good. Maybe you already have their email, and maybe you even have all of this information already, then you can just delete this. But let's say you're doing this over Instagram. It also works in Instagram reactivation. I'll show you that later as well. Then you want to give some information to contact them on. So I've still added it in here. Then what happens is that it's going to book in their appointment. It's instructed here to use the Google Calendar, find free slots, check availability, and then book in their appointment. So let's test it, shall we? We've said, hey there, how's the car looking? Any pits or kids making a mess? Yeah, my dog, Callum, is making a mess. Or Callum sounds like a fun pup, no worries, you can definitely help with that. What mornings, afternoons usually work best? If I quick detail, they say mornings. Perfect, morning it is. What is your name, email and phone number? Albert, just gonna write in my email and a random phone number. This is not my phone number, so don't try and call this, guys. What will then happen is that the AI will save this information when it then books the appointment. So it saves this information inside of the Google Calendar event when it books it. Awesome, Albert, thanks for the chat. I've checked our schedule and here are a few morning slots that are open for you. You can see these. Do any of those work for you? I say, yeah, Monday is good. Awesome, Albert, your appointments for Monday, October 20th at 8 AM is all booked. You should receive an invite in your email shortly. So this is where we have added Gmail. So if I go in and check my email right now, we should have received an appointment invite. Let's see this. Just can also go in and check the logs right here, and here you can see it has sent an email to. I can see it has sent an email to Oliver at Shiny. Did I write Oliver at Shiny? I wrote Albert at Shiny, but it sent an email to Oliver at Shiny. You guys can check the logs right here and see what it says. I think it's because I logged in with Albert at Shiny, so I can't send an invite to myself. So I fucked up there. If I write in another email, then it will send to another email. There we go. Awesome. And another guy in the chat earlier asked, how do I deploy my agent? We've made it much easier in the new update. Just by deploy the agent right here, you can choose a sub account, then you can deploy and choose whatever integration type that you want. If you want a website widget, if you want Instagram DMs, SMS, Facebook, Messenger, WhatsApp, custom agent, etc. So when I'll tell you about these insane campaigns, all you do is that you click SMS, click continue, and then you're done. Now your agent works over SMS. All you need to do is connect a Twilio account. It integrates with Twilio seamlessly, and then you get an A2P registration, and then you can send campaigns like the ones I talked about in the presentation earlier. Awesome. Now you guys know, and again, this template that you guys have right here inside of BuildMyAgent, you can literally just go to Create Agent right here, click Templates, and here you have the Google Calendar agent. That's the one I just showed. You also have some other agents that are very useful. I'll show you some of those later as well. And as I said, this template has made us $400,000. I explained the flow of asking the first question about how to spark that first interest. You know, we use car detailing. Is the car looking like a mess? Or in solar, do you have a high bill? Or in roofing, is your roof destroyed, or would you like a new bathroom? You ask a leading question that drives interest and just finds that 1% that might be interested. And this template is of course all yours. It's yours because you're live right now. Just find it under the template section. But you might ask me, but Albert, how do I know this works? Let me show you some of the results that our school community and beginners, complete beginners that are just starting out, have gotten. Surgeon did $15,000 in his first 25 days. Martin got his first client that has 3 million old solar leads. Just to put that in perspective, the client that we have made $200,000 for has around 250,000 leads. This client has 3 million 1-year-old solar leads, which is insane. Key, 2 more clients signed. Key, $3,000 paid in full. Callum, 1.5K a month. Zach, first client. I'm just going to go through these kind of fast. Isaiah, first client, money in, close my first client. This is actually pretty insane. Yvette did $6,000, which is pretty crazy. First client, let's just go through. Yeah, you guys get the point. This works. And I want you guys to help you guys even more. remember what I said about the secret key? Now it's the time, guys. Now you guys have your secret key. Don't spam it in the chat. Use it yourself. We want to give you guys the craziest deal that we have ever given for Build My Agent. Can I stand up again, Igor? Is that fine? Can you adjust the camera? Don't fall there wrong. I'm gonna place this and this as well. This is what you guys have been waiting for, the crazy offer I talked about in the start. And I think it's probably the craziest offer that we have ever done. I have no better offer that I've ever given in my life. And we actually have 3 crazy deals. The crazy deal number 1, it's only because you're here live right now and you've heard it before, but you get 1,000 free credits on Build My Agent. On top of that, you also get 25% off Build My Agent. We haven't said that to anyone yet. And you get that for life. This is the lowest price that Build My Agent has ever been at, which is kind of crazy. I hope we're still making money on that subscription when we also give you guys credits, because those are included in the subscription. And this is the lowest price that Build My Agent will ever be at. On this Build My Agent B0, the price went up to $25. But because you are on the live stream right now, you get 1,000 credits more and you get 25% off, which is then $18.75. And tomorrow, this deal is gone. We're only doing this to shoot off the launch with a good deal. This deal will be gone forever, never coming back. And to claim deal 1, you go to buildmyagent.io/secret. This is a custom landing page that we did completely only for this event, and I think it's pretty cool. You should go check it out and see if you think it's cool as well. All you do is that you use your code K9ND1, K9ND1, and again, this deal is only for this event. After the event is done, it will be gone forever. But it doesn't stop there. I said I had 3 crazy offers. This is the most insane offer I've ever given, I think, which is only for 7 people, because here you get 1 year's access of the Build My Agent growth plan. So this is the plan right over starter plan. You get a free 1-hour Zoom call with me, 1-to-1. So 1 year's access of Build My Agent growth is around the price that this plan is on. On top of that, you also get a free Zoom call with me. And here we talk about your business, how you're doing, your website, who we're reaching out to, and how you can get your AI agency to 10, 20, 50K a month. And again, I focus on my software, I focus on my agency, I'm a business owner, I focus on my businesses, and that's why we've done it so there's only 7 spots. There won't be more than 7. And the price is $9.97. And to claim this deal, you do the exact same thing. You go to buildmyagent.io/secret. There's also a link in the description. You use the code K9ND1. And again, after this live stream, this deal will be gone forever. I actually lied right before, because this deal is even crazier. And this is definitely not for everyone. I call this the insane deal number 3, which is only for 2 people, which gives you lifetime access to Build My Agent growth plan. Literally for life. You pay for it once, then you have it forever. You get 10 Zoom call mentorships with me, 1-to-1, where we weekly go over, okay, what are you doing to scale this? Why didn't this work? How can we do this instead? Over 10 weeks to make sure that you succeed, you land your first clients, or you scale your AI agency to that next level, 10, 20, 30, 50K a month. This is something that we'll never do again, because again, I'm a business owner, I focus on my software, I focus on my agency, and that's why we only have 2 spots for this. The price for this is definitely not cheap, it's $7,000. So what I said is that it's only for a few of you. But to claim this deal, you do the exact same thing. You go to buildmyagent.io/secret, use the code K9ND1, and after that, this deal will be gone forever. This is only for this live stream. It's only for the people that want to go that extra mile and get some real mentorship one-to-one Zoom calls. But if you're already a BuildMyAgent user, we fucking love you. You will of course also get 1,000 credits. And the way you redeem that is that you go to the usage page, you click paid promo or claim promo, and then you claim your 1,000 credits with the code K9ND1. And again, we love you. So to recap, deal number 1, crazy deal. Because you're on the live stream, you get 1,000 free credits. That's everyone here. And you get 25% off BuildMyAgent for life. This is the lowest price BuildMyAgent has ever been at, and the lowest price BuildMyAgent will ever be at, ever again. And that is at $18.75 a month. The price right now on the regular landing page is $25 a month. So 25% off and 1,000 free credits. Crazy deal number 2, 1 year of BuildMyAgent, which basically means that you get a free Zoom call with me, 1 hour. We go over one-to-one what you need to do and how you get to that next level. It's the growth plan for BuildMyAgent. And again, I run my businesses, I don't usually do coaching. So that's why we only do 7 spots. An insane deal number 3, which is only for 2 people, which gives you lifetime access to BuildMyAgent growth plan. You never have to pay for it again. And 10-hour mentorship calls with me. One-to-one, we focus on how to scale to that next level. Great. I'm gonna carve it out in stone. I even have screenshots here on the page. This is what the page looks like, buildmyagent.io/secret. K9ND1 is the code. You click enter, there's a cool animation. Let me know what you guys think about that. I spent a lot of time on it. And then go to buildmyagent.io/secret, claim one of the deals, check out, boom. This is the final chance. When this live stream is over, it's gone. So if you're on the fence thinking I might get a BuildMyAgent in the future, or I am going to get BuildMyAgent but in the future, this is the lowest price that you'll ever get. K9ND1 after the stream, it's gone forever. And also, this is something I want to mention as well. If you want to make back your investment, then under BuildMyAgent we have an affiliate program where you get 40% off for life. Well, not 40% off, you get 40% off the subscriptions that you bring to BuildMyAgent. So if you have an audience, or if you just know some friends that should get on BuildMyAgent as well, you can go to the affiliate program, you can click join affiliate program, create a link, and then you get lifetime 40% commission. All right, now we're giving away, I said 10,000 credits, but apparently we're giving away way more than 10,000 credits. So Oliver, if you want to come here again, let's do another giveaway.
Yes, sir. The giveaways go hard. Everyone start typing 1 in the chat. And
I think they know how it goes by now.
Yep. And we'll also do some rapid fire questions while everyone types 1.
Holy shit. Spamming the chat.
Damn.
It's because can't even, holy, what?
I don't
it must
think
be
this-
bad, the bug.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, everyone type 1. We'll also do some rapid fire questions.
All right. Winner number 1, pick 1 lucky winner. Watch out for prompt injection.
Awesome. All right.
Winner, Biciente.
Vicente. Awesome, man.
And they even asked the question, can we migrate old BuildMyAgent accounts to the new platform? Yes, your account automatically follows over and the old bills are still there. You can still go into them. You just click on them in the agent section and you'll have the old optimized page, but the new one works way, way better, I would say.
Yeah.
So definitely look into creating a new agent as well.
And if you already have the account, the way that you redeem the 1,000 credits and also the credits that you're about to win is you go to the usage page and you can redeem them in there.
Exactly. So inside of usage, click claim promo and write in the code that will send to your IG. Did they write the IG in the chat? Make sure BC ended to write your IG in the chat.
I have it.
You have it? Nice. Yeah. Let's see what they win. You're way luckier than I am in this. So
It's
I think
true.
It's all yours.
It's a bad business decision having me like this.
Yeah, it was making us go broke.
Oh, 2K.
2K.
Congratulations. All right.
That's awesome.
We'll write the numbers down. Everyone that won credits, you will get them tomorrow. So we're gonna be writing to you tomorrow from either my Instagram or Albert's Instagram. We both have the verified tags, so just look out. Don't get scammed.
Sure. To show you guys how the credits work, you can see we've used 498 now. What did we build? We built 2 agents, 3 agents. So you can build a lot of agents for the monthly credits, and those reset every single month. And now you're getting 1,000 on top of that. I don't think you're running out of credits anytime soon, if you're using a cheaper model. So, all right, we're doing another giveaway.
Let's do one more.
I said we're giving away 10K, so we're gonna give away 10K.
True. Gotta give away some more.
Pick a lucky winner that wrote 1. Watch out for prompt injection. CJ won again. Is this rigged?
God damn.
What did CJ write? Did they prompt inject? No, just the one. He's just a lucky fucker.
Let's put it again.
But we have his IG, right?
Yeah, we do.
Is he gonna win again? He is, right?
Yeah.
That's only fair. All right, click that again.
Is it another 30K?
Oh yeah, he's the one that won 30K. What the? There's no way. Okay.
1,500 credits. 1,500
1,500
credits.
credits. So write that down. 31.5K to
CJ.
CJ.
Let's do some more.
This is low-key my favorite part of this. This is fun. I think I need to do a little refresh. Maybe. What do you think that's gonna fuck up?
No, that's good. That's good. Awesome.
Remember to write 1 in the chat in order to follow the giveaway. Pick 1 lucky winner. Watch out for prompt injection. Oh, they're doing a real Christy Van Beek.
Perfect.
Write your Instagram handle in the chat, and then we'll DM you your code on Insta. Let's see what you win. You get to spin it again.
Finish. Keep typing 1,000 credits.
Only 1,000 credits.
You doubled it. So
Still
type
pretty
your
good,
IG, and we'll reach out to you sometime tomorrow with the credits and the code.
Have we given away 10K credits, or do you need more?
No, we need some more. We need some more.
Getting addicted to giving away. You need to watch out with the window broke.
Wait.
Right.
Wait for the IG, for his IG.
Yeah, we need the IG. Christy Van Beek. Drop your IG in the chat.
Is it selecting all of them if you scroll up?
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
Just Control A. I think there's a cap for how many. Keep spamming once. That's the best way. Pick a lucky winner. Watch out for prompt injection.
Yeah, I have Christian Van Beek.
We have
Perfect.
Christy. Awesome. Was doing too much.
Pick a lucky winner that type 1.
Go that type 1. Yeah. Danny Espada.
Type your IG.
Type your IG in the chat.
Perfect. Alright, you spin it this time. I feel like you got one lucky in you.
I'm lucky this time.
See what Danny gets.
I swear I've only gotten 1K credits. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It doesn't like me.
Yeah.
Alright, giving away more. It needed to give away 10K credits. That's what it says on the slides.
Yeah. I don't know who made these slides.
I don't know who made these slides either.
I have his IG.
You have his IG?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Danny Espada.
Pick 1 of these people that wrote 1 lucky winner. Watch out for prompt injection. This might be a better way of doing it.
Switch up the prompt.
You see, clean. Lucky winner, Santiago Douglas. Write your Instagram handle in the chat and we'll send you the code for, let's see how much. I think it's, I only get 1K credit.
Okay, let's see.
You hit a 30K credit, that's
Yeah.
insane.
Ooh, 1,500?
1,500 credits.
1,500 is still pretty good.
Not too
Still
bad,
pretty
not
good.
too bad.
All right, type your IG.
What was his name?
Douglas.
Santiago Douglas. We'll do
Santiago.
another giveaway. I'm gonna go get a Red Bull.
All right, perfect. Keep spamming ones in the chat. We'll get everyone
Wait
in.
for his IG.
Santiago, type your IG, bro. Get some free credits.
Hey, I have his IG.
Perfect.
Yeah. Last giveaway
Yep, let's do a last giveaway.
for now.
Yeah, for now. We're gonna be doing more giveaways. We're gonna be doing a lot more giveaways throughout the day. Jameson Avery. Type your Instagram in the chat. And let's see how much you win.
Oh,
1K. Damn. All right.
No one has hit the Albert follow on Instagram yet.
Damn.
Gotta hit that tonight. That should be the goal.
All right. Type your get his name again real quick, and don't close it. Jameson
Avery.
IGN, and we'll do more credits and more rapid fire questions. Oh yeah, that was
Yeah, we're giving away at least 50K. Well, we're probably already there. We should have 30.
yeah.
We're giving away a bunch of credits. Can you get it in there?
Waiting for his IG.
Jameson, write your Instagram handle in the chat. Is it awesome? All right, I'm very excited for this actually. I'll remove this as well. Do that.
I will do it.
Already ahead. Is the frame good?
1 sec.
Let me know in the chat, guys, if the frame is good. We're not professional streamers, by no means. I've actually never live streamed in my life. Did once actually, but that was just gaming. Is it good?
Yeah.
All right. Let's continue. Like all business models, there are problems that you have to solve. And I'm not the person that's just going to tell you this is the new business model, go out, and not going to tell you the problems behind it. Because I'm also going to show you how to solve those problems. I think that's going to help you the most. The main problem in database reactivation is two things. Well, it's actually one thing, but it results in two problems. And that is that not all businesses have good leads. It's something you're going to run into, that someone, they just scrape the list off of Zillow, or they bought a lead vendor list for 1 cent a lead with absolutely trash leads. So, how do you handle that? Well, you need to do two things, because you need to fix the consistency of your business. It's very hard to build a business if you're not consistent, and you can't get consistent results for absolutely everyone that you work with. That's number one. Number two is that you want to get referrals. Referrals is by far the best way to get business. It's the warmest leads, highest close rate, and referrals refer other referrals. So it's kind of like a wave of getting clients. So you want to fix those two things. And solution, you need to upsell other AI services. And I just saved you probably 6 months. So if the business has bad leads, so if the business has bad leads, you still profit, you still get referrals, you still scale. If you actually sell other services on top of database reactivation. And here's what I'm saying, I just saved you 6 months because that's how long it took us in order to figure this out. We tried to build our entire business around database reactivation, which worked. We scaled to 40, 50K a month. But a lot of our clients didn't get results, and that's a very hard business to scale. So, That's what it took for us to figure that out, that we needed to upsell other AI services on top of that. That's how we solved it. But you might ask me then, Albert, what services am I selling? That's what I'll show you next. Here are the 3 most successful AI services that we have sold and how to build them. The first one, and people on social media saying, oh, you can't sell website widgets anymore. In reality, everyone, if it was free, would want a website widget. And you can sell these for a couple of $100 a month, and it literally takes like 15 minutes to set one up. Let me show you how. We go back into BuildMyAgent, and again, I've prepped some templates for you. We just choose the one that's called Support Agent, which is an agent that just has access to a knowledge base. There we go. Again, I'm just going to use the model as Gemini 2.5 Flash. I love that model. It's very cost effective, and I think it's pretty good. What I then want to do is that I go to some website. This is an old client of ours. I can just copy their website. And you can do 2 things. You can either upload like a PDF or a file about their business, or you can click Import Website. Then I'm going to insert the website. I'm going to add another URL. I'm going to add this About Us page maybe. Copy that in, and then I click Import like this. That's going to create a document with information, scrape those pages, get all of that information into a document that we can then upload to our agent, just like that. And then we click Done. Now we have a simple AI agent that has access to a knowledge base, and it depends on how much you charge. You can also add tools to it. Let's say that you create an agent for a Shopify store. You could integrate the agent with Shopify. Let me show you how you guys would do that. Just go to Add Integration. You could also just add Shopify, please, as an integration. And the agent can just do that for you as well. When I tell you that we have added a lot of integrations, I'm talking 800 different integrations. So what you can do is you can already now go to BuildMyAgent/integrations, and you can see all of the ones that we have added. So this node right here allows you to add products, create products, delete products. So you probably just turn some of these off that you don't want. Like you don't want the agent chat widget to delete products, but you might want to check order details or check how shipping details for an order, for example, based on an order number. So you can add a bunch of stuff here using Shopify. I know that's very interesting for some of you. What other integrations are there we can add? We can add Apify, scrape information. We even have Cloudflare. I'm not sure what you would use that for. Manage your website maybe. GitHub, if you wanted to check pull requests. Google Calendar, Google Drive is pretty cool. You can create documents, Google Docs as well. You can get an agent to create Google slideshows for you. We have a bunch of things in here that you guys can play around with. But some of my favorites are definitely Shopify. Another one that's really cool is Stripe, like an agent that you can just sit with internally, charge this amount of dollars from this customer, for example. You can also do Telegram. We have added a bunch of things that you can integrate into. And like, it's not even all of them that we have icons for. You can see how many we actually have here. We have so many. We have Coinbase. You can probably create an agent that buys on Coinbase if you connect your account. Awesome. But for now, we have a support agent right here that we want to integrate. I can just click test right here. I can ask it what services do you offer. We offer a variety of support services, including live chat, email support, ceramic coating, paint protection spray, customizations. I can see that I still need to go in and actually change all of this information in here about the client. I've added some standard questions that you guys can go in and fill out, like what is your phone number? I can probably just delete this for now because I added a lot of it in the document. It's FAQ section right here. But you can just go in and change the prompt. But I wanted to show you another model as well, guys. Grok 4 Fast is pretty cool as well. I've played around with a bunch of these models as we have been testing it. What services do you offer? So you can kind of like change around the model, figure out which one do you like the most, and then remember just to check your credits because some of them are using a lot of credits. So make sure to search that up before you fully deploy an agent. Here we offer in-house detailing right at our shop in 30 hits, plus mobile service that comes to you. I like this response a lot, so I think we're going to use Grok for fast. Awesome. I could also, if I wanted, add Gmail to this, just to show you guys how that works. It's fun. I'm very used to just using the workspace, but you can also just say add Gmail as an integration, please. By the way, I don't know how good of an idea it is to drink Red Bull at 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. right now in Bali, but we gotta be logged in for this event, guys. Awesome. We have added Gmail right here. You can see all of the tools it has access to. I can then add, I forgot almost, we gotta connect it right here. Click connect myself, connect my Google Gmail account, just like this. And let's say send an email with our services to, send another email. I have this one, and just hit enter. I can click on logs and then I can see what actually happens. And very important to check that, because earlier this, it actually didn't send the email to the right address. So make sure to check the logs that it actually does what you want. You can see here, agent completed the task, and it sent an email that says, "Hi Albert, I hope this email finds you well. We are Gold Coast Pro Retail Suppliers, a family-owned business." And I can go check my email to see that I received this. There we go. It sent a pretty cool looking email with a bunch of information about their services. So you can kind of, I've been playing around with this a lot. I think this is so cool. Like, you could create a full Jarvis setup with all the tools that you use, like high level, like your CRM, like Gmail, like Google Calendar. And you can manage your entire business from BuildMyAgent, which is pretty fucking insane that this is possible now. Awesome. Again, if I wanted to deploy this as a website widget, I can just click deploy agent, I can choose the sub account, and I can choose a website widget. I wanted to show you something as well, and the regular BuildMyAgent users are already going to know this, because this is one of our coolest features. But let's say I build this agent, I want to sell it to a client, and I want to show them on a meeting how it looks. Back in the day, and this is what I did, I had to custom code a fully live website and deploy it in order to show a client what my website widget, for example, would look like. Now, it's as easy as just going in, clicking demo. By the way, you guys can see how much credits it's using. We have used 4 credits this entire live stream, by the way. 4 credits, and we are not using the cheapest model. The cheapest model is like GPT 4.5, 2.5 Flash. We have also used Grok. You can see how many credits you actually have to your disposal. And you're also getting 1,000 extra credits, which is kind of insane. I can just click create a new demo. If I want to show this to the client, I can click website widget, call it Gold Coast, choose this agent right here, just this agent that we have, I click create demo. There we have it. Something very cool I can do is that I can take their website, and under appearance right here, I can insert the background preview. And now, if I save this, new live, I can show them how my website widget would look on their website. So imagine a call where you go in, you've talked about a website widget in the DMs or a cold email. You say, "Hey man, let me show you what it would look on your website," and you can show it on their website. We can even make it red, so we change the styling on it a bit. This, a lot of people have said that they wanted to be able to change what this says as well. So you can also do that. We have the widget title and the Gold Coast. So instead of just having AI assistant name, it used to have that, you can actually write in the name that you want. We have listened to you guys there. So now it's red, you can see they can see exactly what it looks like on their website. And this is the exact agent that we just created. See, it's having issues right now with the API. Jamie, on the demos, it doesn't work. We'll get that fixed for you guys. Awesome. So not only can you build AI agents, you can demo it live for the client in seconds, something that would usually take you, I don't know how long to code. That is the second agent that I wanted to show you guys. You can sell this agent for $200 a month. And again, this support prompt is inside of templates. Let me show you guys again, because this is where you're going to find a bunch of the templates. And we're going to keep releasing new templates every single week when we create them as well. So this is the support agent right here. Just click support, build agent, and then it will build it for you with the exact prompt. To claim the website widget template and get 1,000 credits and get 25% off of BuildMyAgent, just go to buildmyagent.io/secret, use code K9NB1, and then you'll get 1,000 credits, 25% off BuildMyAgent, which is literally the lowest price BuildMyAgent has ever been at, and it's the lowest price that BuildMyAgent will ever be at ever again. So if you're on the fence about getting BuildMyAgent, then, well, this is the lowest price that you're gonna get. Cool. The next one I wanted to show you guys is the Insta Reactivation AI, because something that we have seen great success with is reactivating our Instagram DMs. When you build up a bit of a following online, you get a lot of DMs, and it's physically impossible to get around all of those DMs. And just like I showed you with database reactivation, there's a thing that's called Instagram reactivation, where you initially get a VA, because you can't send out an initial message on Instagram. You get a VA, a virtual assistant, to sit out and send a message to every single one. But then it's the AI agent that picks up on those conversations and books them in as an appointment. So let me show you guys how to create that. Inside of new agent, we have another template. It's called the sales agent. Now I've prepped for this. Click build agent and it will build the sales agent for us. You can see it's just an agent with access to a knowledge base. Let's say we wanted to install an Instagram agent for this business right here. I would do like I did before, click import website, insert their website, also take this about us page, add another URL, click import, there we go. Upload the file. Nice. Now we can test it by saying, what services do you offer? Probably need to update the prompt a little bit. For now I'm going to delete the FAQ, but you can add additional information that's not inside of the website to the FAQ. So if I ask them what services do you offer, it'll use the knowledge base that we just gave it. Hopefully. Do you offer ceramic coatings? See it, what brings you today, it says. Let me actually use the Google Calendar agent instead. I think that's better. This one. So I do the exact same thing I did before. I just tell it to add a file upload, like this. It will add a file upload to the agent. Because we already have the conversation flow inside, I think it's a little better than the other one. Go, it added a file upload, so we do the exact same thing we did before. Import website, import the about us page, and the home page. There we go. Upload the file. Now the agent knows everything about the business. Let's check the model, change the model again to, let's say, Grok for fast, save the changes, and then we write, what services do you offer? Let's see if it works this time. What you can do, guys, if you feel like it's not working with like it actually doesn't understand or it doesn't use the knowledge base, it's often the model. So you can try and change the model. That's what I love about the new Build My Agent update, is that you have access to so many more models that are smarter, which I love. And every time a new model is released, you'll have access to it very, very fast. How's the car looking? Any pets or kids making a mess? You can see now it's following the service, and it's even after answering the question, it's continuing the conversation flow in order to book people in. Awesome. Well, what you would do, this is why I love Build My Agent, that it's so easy to actually, well, we need to connect it first, right? You guys know how to do that. There we go. We do the same with Google Calendar as well. Awesome. Now it's connected, it has access to a knowledge base. All you would have to do to deploy it is go to Deploy Agent, click here, click Continue, choose Instagram DMs, and click Continue, name your agent, and then it's live on Instagram. Like that. Awesome. And again, if you wanted to demo it for your client, you would go to Demo section, click Create a new demo. We have 5 different demo types. We're probably going to add a couple of more. But let's say we wanted to show them how it would look on SMS. We create this and call it Instagram. This one right here. And now they can see what it would look like. So when we click View Live right here, they can see what it would look like on a phone. Like this is what you can use for example, database reactivation on a meeting. But of course, this was as an Instagram chatbot. You can also make it look like Instagram. The Instagram colors and UI. Awesome. And again, I would always recommend you to do performance-based. I've talked a lot about performance-based pricing on this live event. So I definitely recommend you do something like $50 per appointment or something like that. That's a good price to start out on. Book it via all of the old conversations that you have or that your clients have in their Instagram DMs. And you're going to see a lot of revenue from that. I don't know how much money I would make if I reactivated my entire Instagram, so maybe I might have to do that. And as always, guys, this template that we just used, plus 1,000 credits, plus 25% off Build My Agent, which is the lowest price that Build My Agent has ever been on. It's the lowest price Build My Agent will ever be at again, even $1,875. To claim the deal, go to buildmyagent.io/secret. I think you know by now what to do. Use code K9ND1. And after this live stream, the deal will be gone forever. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is an email agent. So if we go back into new agent right here, this email agent you can actually charge a lot for, like $500. Inside of templates, we also have the Gmail agent. Just click Build Agent, and all of these templates you have access to as well. You guys know by now how this works. Click Knowledge Base, click Import Website. Import the website like this, upload it like that. This agent has access to Gmail. So let's say that I send myself an email right here. Send myself an email to albert@shiny.ai. Say, hey man, what services do you guys offer? Like this. I can then connect my Gmail like this. And let's test it, shall we? We've given it a knowledge base. We have had Gmail on it. We click test. Let's reset this and ask it what emails, or let's just say, can you check my emails? So we've given the agent access to our Gmail, we have given access to a knowledge base. Now we say, can you check my emails? And it'll fetch all of the emails that we have unread. And you can see these are the emails that we have had. Unread emails, Albert Ilgor, this email right here, what services do you guys offer? And then it comes with a proposed response. Hey Albert, thank you for reaching out. We offer a comprehensive range of car detailing services. Keep your vehicle looking at its best. You can see it gives a very detailed response and opening hours and a full email. I can send, that sounds good. Send it, please. So you can actually manage your all your emails from a BuildMyAgent agent. Or you could sell this to customer service agents that spend a bunch of time writing the drafts for their emails themselves. The possibilities with BuildMyAgent and the new 800 integrations are literally endless. I kind of want to build a full Java setup with everything that I'm using day to day and just have it integrate with everything. So I can just tell it, answer this guy, tell him this, do this, add this appointment in my calendar, block off this slot, this is a date night, you know. You can run your entire business or your entire life from BuildMyAgent. Let's see if it worked. You can see Albert just received a new email, and there we have it, the entire email with all of the services that they offer. Pretty cool, huh? And this is very niche. It depends on who you're selling it to. If you're selling this to every single support rep in a customer service center, where it literally just speeds up their day, you could sell this for multiple thousands of dollars a month. Depends on how much time that you're saving. But again, my main point with this is that you want to stack services on top of each other. What allowed us to travel and what started us out in business was reactivation campaigns only. It really started taking off, and our business got way more consistent when we started upselling things on top of it. And again, to get the Gmail agent, the template for this, to claim that, and 1,000 free credits, and 25% off BuildMyAgent, which is the best price BuildMyAgent has ever been at, and the lowest price that BuildMyAgent will ever be at. You guys know by now, go to buildmyagent.io/secret, use code K9ND1. After this live stream, the deal will be gone forever. So if you are on the edge right now, you're thinking about, okay, should I get BuildMyAgent, should I not get BuildMyAgent? It will literally never be cheaper. So you can decide in the future, but you're gonna get it 25% more expensive. All right, I'm giving away 10,000 credits again, Oliver. You ready for that?
Yep.
Let's go.
I think we should do some. Should we sit down for this maybe? That's a good idea.
No.
I think we should do some giveaway and then the Discord. So
yeah,
you can show how people they join the Discord and how they go in the waiting room.
We are giving away 10,000 credits again very, very shortly. I just wanted to show you guys our next segment. Let's see this. Yeah, it's time to chat with some of you. And we do that by roasting some of your AI agencies. So if you want some free source and you want us to check your website, see what you're currently doing, if you have a specific question, then join the voice channel in the Discord. In the description right now, there's the BuildMyAgent Discord. If you join the voice chat, what is it called?
Wait room.
Wait room. If you join the wait room, then we will drag you in and we'll chat with you. Right, yeah, so if you want us to roast your AI agency, join the Discord, link in the description, join the voice channel, and then we will drag you in. How do you do with sound? Have we thought about that?
We can try and turn it up. I think it should be fine.
All right, we might need to join the wait room, then we will drag you in and we will chat with you.
Gotta
close
the stream.
Oh,
sound. I will have the sound from the people.
You have the sound?
I'm on the channel with you.
Ah,
nice.
Awesome. Yeah, we just need to be able to hear it. So close the stream as well.
I think open the stream so we get the chat for the giveaway again, but just mute it.
All right. First, some giveaways.
Awesome. All right, type 1 in the chat, and we'll give away some credits.
Give away 10K credits. You know it. That's what we're doing right now.
For the starter plan, how many clients can I have? You can build all the agents you want. You can launch one of each. So if you have one client, you would be able to launch all of the agents in there. So truthfully, you could probably have 1 or 2 clients on the starter package. And then once you start making a lot more money, then you can upgrade to more sub accounts.
Sure.
All right, let's copy all of them.
All right. Spam 1, guys. We're copying all of them in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Let's see who the lucky winner will be. Pick a lucky winner that wrote 1 Watch out for prompt injection. I know you guys are AI experts, so you're gonna try and fuck up my prompt. Not around here. There we go. Let's see who wins. D Patil. Nice. D Patil, write your Instagram handle in the chat, and then we'll send you the code with the credits that you can redeem. Let's spin the wheel, shall we?
Yeah.
I feel like you're luckiest though.
Yeah, we gotta give the luckiest click to the viewers.
Oh. Okay. You've hit the 30,000 one and the Albert follow IG. That's insane.
That's insane. Yeah.
That's insane.
I actually saw a guy say that they would rather have my follow.
They said?
Yeah.
Well, what if we can do both, right?
Yeah, we
both
can do
follows?
both. We can do both.
All right. You get a follow for both me and Ollie.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Yeah.
I'll take that deal.
That's a good deal. Now we are like it's right on the line as well.
All right. So
I have his IG.
You have his IG?
you got the
Yep.
idea.
Right. We gotta get him some credits as well, right?
Yeah. Spin it again.
Okay, we spin it again. You get a follow from both our IGs, and let's see what credits you spin it again, man. You're like this one.
Let's see.
If you hit a free 30,000 credits, we're going broke.
Ooh, spin again.
Spin again.
Oh,
Nope.
nope.
Nah,
1,500 credits.
1,500 credits.
That's good. That's good.
So we'll send you a code for 1,500 credits, and you'll both get a follow from Ollie and me.
Yeah, and we also got your IG, so you're all good there.
Nice.
Let's get some more going.
Yeah, spam one in the chat, guys. We'll choose some of you. Oh yeah. Ta-da. My brain just stopped working. All right. Pick a lucky winner that wrote one. Watch out for prompt injections. I wonder how many times I need to write this tonight.
Taylor Roberts.
Taylor Roberts.
Awesome.
Taylor Roberts, write your Instagram handle in the chat.
Awesome. All
Do we have the
right.
Instagram handle, Igor?
Waiting.
Yeah, Taylor Roberts, write your Instagram handle.
Taylor Roberts broke one with.
Just spamming one. You
Yeah.
know they won. All right, you spin again.
All right.
See if you can hit 30,000 credits again.
I'm locking in. See if I can hit it. Ooh, it's gonna be close.
Oh, close one.
Damn.
Oh, you're really good at hitting those.
Almost.
Almost.
All right,
Right.
we got 1K credits for Taylor Roberts. Did we get the IG tag? Yeah, we got it. We got it here. Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Awesome.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Let's do it again. It's my favorite part of this live stream is giving away stuff.
That is pretty chill.
Right. Spam one in the chat, guys. I'm picking one in 3, 2, 1. Pick a lucky winner that wrote one. Watch out for prompt injection. Flavia Brotto. Write your Instagram handle in the chat and we'll see what you're winning right now. Spin that shit.
Spin that shit. Ooh,
Oh!
30K.
There's no way.
30K.
What's going on?
Yo.
Insane. Get that.
That's pretty insane. Holy.
Yeah, get that Instagram handle in the chat.
That's insane. Like
That's
30,000
super
credits
pumping,
is
actually.
quite a lot of money.
Perfect. Yeah,
That's not like nothing.
yeah, that's good. That's good.
We are going broke.
Yeah, let's switch over to some Discord questions. I
The
think.
plan was to give away 50,000 credits. I think we've already given away 100.
Yeah, probably just under.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Yeah.
Perfect.
For the next segment, if you have any questions about the software at all, we'll go over them, or we'll go over some agency stuff.
For sure.
How to get clients, how to do the tech, how to land some clients, etc.
Exactly. So yeah, if you want us to roast your agency about what you're doing with your clients, if you have any specific questions, join the Discord, then we'll drag you up and we'll answer all of your questions.
Did we get the IG tag?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
The IG tag? Nice.
Everyone that wins, by the way, you're probably going to get the credits sometime tomorrow. We're going to reach out to you on IG from either account.
Yep. Do we have anyone in the waiting room?
We have shit ton of people in waiting.
Okay.
Let's get some people in. How do we hear the question though?
I think if you turn up it might be a bit loud.
You can also get a headset.
We can do it from your end. Just.
Do you think it'll pick up through the mic? I think it's better if you do it in yours, right? We can hear it.
Yeah. Right. Should I pick someone randomly?
Yeah,
Pick
someone
pick
random.
someone randomly. We can also do it with the ChatGPT method if you want to.
Ah, it's fine. Just drag someone in.
Well, I shouldn't mute myself there, right? So, yes. Yeah,
You
drag
have your
someone.
mic turned on the channel.
I should have it turned off, right? Can they hear me?
You should
from
have
here?
it turned on. Mic.
Can I deafen without having?
Deafen
Just-
yourself
just,
and turn on the mic.
Okay, I have the mic on, but I'm gonna not have sound on.
Yeah. Awesome. Just drag someone in.
Ollie, can you do that?
Sure. Yo, let's see.
I wonder if they can hear us. Have you turned up your sound, Omar?
Omar?
He's muted.
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
There we go. Do you hear us as well?
Yeah.
Awesome.
We can hear you too.
All right. Do you have any questions about anything before we head into the agency stuff?
Yeah, I guess just a general question for BuildMyAgent. I know it costs credits to build stuff and publish it.
Can you
Does
repeat
it
the question real quick?
cost any credits to build demos?
You cut out. Can you ask the question again?
Oh, I was asking, is it going to cost credits to build demos to show to clients?
No, like building the actual demo and getting the link doesn't cost anything. It does when you call the API, so if they use it a bunch, but you can set a limit inside of the demo to like, let's say 20 or 50 responses if you wanted to. But creating it, doesn't cost anything. Only actually using it.
I think I've seen a lot of people ask about how the credits actually work and when it charges. So I think kind of just giving a breakdown of that is probably going to be helpful.
For sure. There's only two things that cost credits. It's when you use the AI prompter, on the left side, and then there's when you're actually testing the agent when it makes an AI call. So nothing else like deploying it or adding integrations or triggering integrations. None of that. That is not a cost, right? That's free.
Does that make sense, Omar?
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Awesome. All right.
Awesome. Depends on what you want to do, Omar. Do you already have an AI agency or are you still just starting out?
Yeah, I'm still just starting out. I've been doing the free website method.
Oh, nice.
But
So who are you targeting? How are you reaching out to them? And did you set up your website already?
no, I haven't set up my website. I think I set it up roughly, but I'm pretty much just cold calling roofers without websites and then kind of just offering the websites.
Yeah.
So I've had a few. I think I posted in the 1%. And then it's just, figuring out how to upsell now from there.
Yeah, for sure. When it comes to upselling, we use a very specific method. And to the people that don't know what we're actually talking about, the free website offer, It's a method that we have inside the 1%, but I'll give you some free sauce. It's basically you reach out to business owners that are not very technical because they don't have a website. And once you get them on the phone, you basically use this like decoy offer, we almost call it, where you tell them that you give them a free website and you launch it for them. You pay for the hosting. It's free for you. You pay for the hosting for 3 months and then you charge them on hosting. And the way that you do it is you get them on the call, you get them on the phone, you explain that you're going to make a free website, they say yes, and then Omar, what you should focus on in terms of upselling people when you have these clients is you should do weekly check-ins with all of the clients that you sign on, and you frame it as a check-in where you make sure their website is good, that they're getting traffic to the website, and that the customers have the right information on it. And once you have these check-ins, the reason that it's so valuable for us is because we are now on a call with a business owner. And that is extremely valuable because you get the insights to their pain points, to their funnels, how they have their sales system set up, and you get a really good idea of how you can actually implement AI. And the way that we always approach this is we think about this as a doctor appointment. So we go into the call, whether it's physical or on Google Meet, we go into the call, we ask them questions, and we usually always ask them questions about their sales process. So we just tell them, hey, can you give us a breakdown of your sales process from getting potential customers to turning those customers into the conversions that you need? And they're going to give you some information. And once you have that information, you can start asking good questions such as, okay, so do you actually follow up with these clients? How many times do you give them a call? Do you miss phone calls yourself? And then you kind of, just by asking questions, you find out what their needs are, and you genuinely care about their needs. You're not just trying to sell them a website widget if they get no traffic on their website. That is kind of the way that you identify it. And these weekly check-ins will give you an opportunity to, in a really helpful and non-salesy way, to actually upsell the clients on voice AIs, website widgets, email AIs. Basically everything that Albert just showed is something that most business owners will need. You just have some business owners that really need the email agent, and you'll have some business owners that really need a SMS agent, for example. So that's kind of the difference. We don't apply something to people, we figure out what they need, and then we have everything inside of BuildMyAgent that we can actually offer to them, depending on where their integrations or their softwares are. Was that also kind of what you were thinking about doing, Omar? Or do you have any more questions to kind of the whole framework and strategy around that?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, I mean, I was starting to kind of asking some of them about the missed calls, and I mean, a lot of them did mention that they were missing calls, so it's just kind of, I guess, working on that strategy for that.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome. We have the exact framework inside of the 1% classroom where you can see exactly how to build it, first of all, and then also the exact like question sequence that I was just talking about actually identifying the issue itself. So yeah, that would be my suggestion. Go in there, have these check-ins, make sure your clients are happy, and then you can ask them about upsells or referrals or anything like that when you have them at a point where they're actually happy about a result or a website or anything like that. So yeah, that would be my biggest suggestion. It sounds like you're already crushing it if you have some clients. So any advice you want to give to people that are thinking about or about to get their first clients?
Yeah, I mean, I was just following the free website method, but I mean, everyone's kind of doing something different. But yeah, I think the free website method is, it's not bad, I guess. I mean, obviously it's a lot of time up front, and then, you're going to get some people that say yes, some people that say no, and then it's just, it's just sales cycle, right? But yeah, I mean, that's kind of all that I have.
Yeah, for sure. It's really good advice, and I just add to it because I know you did it. Volume negates luck every single time. So if you're able to just do a shit ton of Instagram outreach or a shit ton of cold calls or set up an email system that goes out to your local area, you're gonna have people that have interest. If you could literally sit on the phone all day and just ask people if they've heard about AI, and you're gonna have some guy that says yes at some point that would be interested in a chat. So volume over everything else. All right, appreciate you hopping in, Omar. And unless you have any other questions, we can pull up One more person.
Sure.
Just a quick one, I guess, on the lead reactivation. I guess besides running ads, what's been like the most successful outreach method, I guess, for you guys? Like, I know ads is probably the most successful. What would be like the most after that? Would it be like, LinkedIn outreach or?
Yeah, the second most, and I kind of want to put a disclaimer on this because a lot of people are doing email outreach at the moment. So if your target is bigger markets such as the US or even Canada or Australia, and you target some mid-market companies, you no longer target these small businesses. Email is extremely difficult right now, but we have had some of these big clients come from email campaigns. So I would see if I could turn it around, not really focus on the companies that everyone else is going for, because they're getting spammed with emails. You could, in your own country, you could, in your own small niche with smaller business owners, you could put them on email lists and you would probably get some really good responses. It wasn't that long ago that we actually launched a roofing campaign to some of the smaller companies, and it was really successful. So email was really successful. The only thing that I would be aware of right now is if your emails don't land in the inbox, extremely difficult. I've been dealing with this personally for the last 4 months. And then don't go for the companies that everybody else is going for because they are getting spammed with emails. And then LinkedIn is pretty good too.
All right, thanks, guys. That's it for me.
All right, man. Awesome questions.
Sure, man. Good luck.
Let's get someone else.
Got a lot in the waiting room.
I have one.
All right, you drag him in.
Drag it, man.
Jack.
Hey, Emery.
You are muted right now, I think.
All right.
Hello.
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 Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
a little bit laggy, but I think it should be good.
Yeah, there's a bit of a lag. Okay. My question is really, I am playing around with BuildMyAgent, and I'm on the high plan, the version as well. I'm restricted. I've been upgraded to starter, and it's giving me just one sub account. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
sort of glitch, but yeah, I'm not on the right plan. So
I
it's
did see
asking me
some people on that issue where they kind of went through the flow and they already had a bigger plan, and then it only gives you one sub account. It's something that we're on right now. So sorry for that, but it's going to be fixed here very quickly. But yeah, I appreciate you mentioning that.
Yeah. So don't do anything yet. It's gonna be fixed automatically with the sub accounts.
Yeah, exactly. Do you have any other questions about like the software or your agency or anything like that?
Yeah. So how would I wanted to explain it. I just wanted to know how the credits worked, and the sort of if you're going to add in more integrations, or if we can request for integrations that we want added. There's a couple of integrations that I want to work with, but they're not on there.
What integrations are those?
Sorry, you broke that.
What integrations would you want?
So one is Send Pulse.
Send calls.
Send Pulse, yes. So SENDP Pulse. Send Pulse.
Sure.
And then the other one is WHP.
What was it called? You're lagging out a bit.
The second one, WHOP.
WHOP. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Yeah. We can definitely look into adding those as well. Something we have thought about, which is probably going to be added quite soon, is a big issue that all these other platforms have, like NetN, Make, is that sometimes they don't have nodes for that specific, for example, software. So something we are probably going to add, well, we definitely will add, is that imagine your agent builder on the left-hand side can search the internet, find the API docs, so figure out how do I integrate with this app, build a custom node for that app, and then deploy it to your agent. That's going to be the next coming to BuildMyAgent. So you basically enable every single integration out there. Because like we have added a bunch, 800, but yeah, we could keep adding infinite, or we can literally teach our AI how to build them itself. And that's probably the next thing we will be adding.
Yeah, that definitely, that makes sense. And then my other question is about the sub accounts. So I can see like two different plans. On one of them, it says that we have unlimited sub accounts, and on another one, it says we have 5 sub accounts at the $17. So what's the right subscription? I can see two different
For sure.
ones.
If you had the unlimited before the transfer, right? So the old BuildMyAgent, you had the unlimited plan, then it will also give you unlimited
Yes, I had the
sub-accounts.
$79 one.
Exactly. Then you will actually get unlimited sub-accounts as well. So that will work ultimately. I think it's just something with the migration probably messed up. We'll fix that probably today, at least ASAP, so you have access to the amount of sub-accounts. So yeah, you're actually quite lucky that you get it even earlier than everyone else, because you're gonna get unlimited sub-accounts for much cheaper.
That's a good deal. That's a good deal. And then I'm trying to connect WhatsApp API. So it's in at the 6 and something else. But if there could be some sort of, I don't know, descriptions or maybe tutorials to come later on where to actually find certain things. So to connect WhatsApp is asking me for a client ID and client secret. I don't quite know where to find those. There isn't like any
For sure. Up in the
descriptions
top,
saying
up in the top right corner of WhatsApp, there's a setup guide that explains how to get those, like the SID and the secret. But what we will also do, like we just launched, I'll probably, just like I did with the other BuildMyAgent, you know, the old, I'll make complete guides on all the integrations, on all the channels, just so you have a video guide as well. That's what I'll probably spend the next 1 or 2 weeks setting up, just to make it easier to use and get some set some videos out there.
Yeah, okay, but thank you. Really great work. Congratulations.
Yep, appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, let's see if there's someone else we can drag in. Ask some questions. You got one, Igor?
Yep.
All right.
Yo.
Tharkon, you hear us?
Oh, that was the sound.
I think maybe we get another one in. We can try and drag him next time.
Yeah, we'll try and drag you up again in a bit. Can you grab another one, Igor?
Yeah.
That's Omar again.
Oh, fuck.
Junior.
Oh, just muted.
You can hear crickets, Niall. Yeah, it's actually it's good.
Yeah, it's the Bali cricket.
That's perfect. Yeah. And by the way, if you have the plan already, guys, you can go to the usage page, and you'll be able to put in the K9D1 code.
I got some weird sounds.
Paid actors.
Paid actors.
All right, let's get another one in. Get Vasco. He's been here for forever. He was the first guy that joined. Oh, there we go.
There
Let's
we go.
see.
Are you here, Vasco?
He's deafened.
He's dead. We can take some questions from the chat in the meantime.
Yeah, we're gonna do some rapid fire questions here.
Mr. Julian, he says you have 2 questions. You can shoot them in the chat and we'll take them.
Explain sub accounts. I think that's good.
Sub accounts, sure.
Explain how
Let's
they work.
organize. Yeah, there's a question about the sub accounts. So the idea with the sub accounts is that you can, in a closed environment, have, let's say that you are upselling, you are selling three different agents to your client. You can then place them in the same environment in the left-hand side, so they have all the agents in one place, and then you can invite them to the sub account. I can actually show you this. So inside of launch, inside of sub accounts right here.
Wait, it's not visible. One second.
Sorry.
C-bands will take you in a second, just answering a question about sub accounts. This is a sub account.
Yeah.
So they will be able to see their statistics. They'll be able to add agents right here, like an SMS agent. And then you can choose one of the agents that you created on the agent builder. You can choose where you want to deploy it. Click continue, and then you can choose one of the agents that you have created. But the idea is that you then have all your agents in one place. You can even go inside of settings. You can change the theme of how you want to look like, what colors you want to have here. And then you can also insert a logo so it updates in the top left corner. And all you have to do is just go inside of team, send an invite to the client, and then they have access and they can see the conversations for all of their agents in one place. That's really what we're trying to do with BuildMyAgent on NNN and a lot of other softwares. You have to connect it to something like Go High Level in order to send SMS or send whatever. We want to have it all in one place so you can do everything inside of BuildMyAgent, build, demo, and deploy your agents in one place.
Yeah, and the nice thing about sub accounts too is you give your clients access to it, and then they don't have all your agents or other clients' conversations. You can give them access to this. They can see their AIs, their conversations. So it's basically like a good way of splitting up all your clients.
Exactly.
All right, C-bands.
Yo,
How you doing, man?
I'm alright, man. How are you guys doing?
They're good.
Doing pretty good. A little tired. It's 2 a.m. for us right now, but this event has been fun.
2 a.m.?
Yeah, we're in Bali right now.
Yeah,
that's
that's
why you can
crazy.
hear crickets.
It's 2 p.m. You guys gotta be in like Africa or something. There's no way.
Yeah, we are in Bali right now.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I had a couple questions about the BuildMyAgent. So I just bought it, and then I got the regular plan, and I'm trying to. So my goal here is I want to sell it to like other small business owners that like maybe like service-based businesses, for example, like maybe hair technicians or nail technicians, all those type of people, and my goal is for them to be able, because a lot of them are going towards the content creating niche. So what I'm trying to do is make it to where if anybody like DMs them a word, just like ManyChat. I'm basically trying to do what ManyChat does, but the thing about ManyChat is it doesn't it won't like update the Google Calendar correctly. My goal here is to take all the info from the chat and then put it straight into the Google Calendar. And then also like have people be able to book from their clients' DMs, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. And you can definitely do that. It's two parts of it. You create one part which is the Google Calendar agent, so the one that chats with the customers, and then you just hook it up to Instagram. So via BuildMyAgent, use the template for the Google Calendar agent. You might have to edit it a bit so it also gets like time zone. It depends on like if everyone on that little small business is in the same time zone, then you can write it into your prompt. If it's like dynamic, they have the entire world, then there's no real way of snatching the time zone from the user. You need to ask
no, it's the same time zone. I don't think they're booking people from like Egypt or anything.
All right, because then you just add it to the prompt. You just say always book appointments in this time zone, and then the agent knows that and it'll book it in just like that, which is going to be much easier. And and then you hook it up. You can actually hook it up via ManyChat, so you can use BuildMyAgent via ManyChat and just have it respond to the messages and book appointments.
How do I? Is there any way like how do I learn to do that, or like how do I do that? Because I know I can't use ChatGPT to tell me how to do it because it doesn't have relevant information based off of BuildMyAgent. So I'm like, how do I figure this out?
For sure. Like this update is brand new, right? So ChatGPT definitely doesn't have that information yet. What I'll do is that in the next like couple of days, I'll record a bunch of guides for how to set it up. There was another person that wanted WhatsApp. So how to set it up. So definitely stay tuned for those. Those will be dropped in the free community. We always do some free guides in there for the group. So definitely stay tuned for those. Those will help you a bunch.
Okay, so as of right now, do you think I could still like find a way to do it if I just keep messing around with it, or like it's like how do I at least connect it to ManyChat? Is there any way to? Is that a pretty easy method, or do you have to go in depth for that?
If you're watching my stream right now, it's actually
I'm watching.
You go to the sub accounts. Like you first create an agent, like I showed previously, right? You can go back in the recording, choose the template, and choose the Google Calendar agent like this.
Okay.
And then you give it a name, like just the agent or some shit like that.
Right.
Boom. Just like that. So this is the agent that has access to Gmail and Google Calendar, right?
Right.
Then you just click Deploy Agent, click Continue. And now I already have a sub account, but you choose Instagram DMs right here. Click Continue, call the Insta agent, then click Deploy Agent. See again, now it didn't work through that. But all you would have to do is just go to your sub account. So I went to launch right here, went to the sub account that we just created. And then you just add the agent, call it Insta agent.
Okay.
Choose Instagram DMs right here. Click Continue, give it a name, and after you've done this, there'll be like an instruction button for then how you connect it to ManyChat, and how you connect it to an Instagram profile. So it's actually quite quite straightforward. If you go through this flow, I'm sure that you can figure it out.
Okay, so I'll press select an AI film, and then it has like a ManyChat option, or?
Yeah, so by choosing the Instagram here, a ManyChat option will pop up for you to integrate it. And there's even a video guide actually behind this for how to do it. So you can
that's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna join this. I'm gonna join the community too, man. It seems like a lot of game here, I appreciate you answering my questions, man.
No problem, man. Yeah, definitely join the Q&A call. We didn't do the Q&A for the 1% because we had this launch, but we're doing it tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we're doing the 1% tomorrow.
Yeah, so you can try and figure it out, and then you can also join the Q&A call tomorrow. And if you're still running into issues, then we can definitely help you out there.
Can I ask you one more quick question? Do you guys personally like? Cause I know you guys are probably more focused on your guys' community because that's a lot of your money right there. But I want to ask, do you guys still personally? Are you guys still like in the game? Do you guys still like maybe call or anything like that, run campaigns or
We mainly get our clients through our Instagram now. We get a lot of companies that reach out to us. So we stopped running our ads a while ago. If we didn't have our Instagram, our ads would definitely still be the way to go. But like we get so many. I have a video on YouTube that explains our social media strategy. But we get so many companies that wants to work with us. So we definitely still like pick up some of those and work with them. We kind of like handpick the projects that we want to work with.
Yeah. And soon we're actually gonna make a YouTube series, or not a YouTube series, but we're gonna make a series where we start an AI agency from scratch, and we're not allowed to use the Instagrams. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that goes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. So you guys is really focused on your personal brand right now. So would you say personal brand like a fire method towards getting people to sign up with you?
Definitely.
For sure.
That's one of the things that I regret not doing earlier. Just like start posting content. And if let's say that you target fitness coaches, your content should be about how does fitness coaches use AI. And you just post about that. Fitness coaches are gonna find it. Even if you get like 200 views, if that's 200 fitness coaches, you're still gonna get clients if you keep posting every day. So definitely something I would recommend everyone to do, also in the live stream watching. Definitely start posting about just the agents that you're building, who you're building it for, because it'll get your clients down the line.
Yeah, and it's also
That makes
something everyone in the
100% sense.
community, we tell them do content, and we also tell them post your content inside the community. And from someone, me and Albert, we just started social media. It really wasn't that long ago. From someone that just started, we'll go over it. We'll take a look at your hook, your scripts, and we'll kind of give some feedback too on what to improve. So yeah, social media has been huge, really, and we recommend it to everybody because it's really consistency. That's what it's all about.
Okay. All right, Consul, that's all the questions I have for you guys. I'm can't wait to talk to you guys whenever I'm inside the community. You guys have a great day. Get some rest, man.
Yeah, in a bit.
Yeah.
Should we do some?
All right, you guys have a good one. God bless you guys.
Yeah, thank you, man. Good questions and good luck.
Good luck, man. You crush it.
Yeah, I appreciate that, brother.
Right.
do some rapid fire?
Let's do some rapid fire.
Maybe. Not sure though.
Dude?
I'm not sure though. Maybe though. But yeah, let's do some rapid fire questions. So if you guys have any questions at all, just put them in the chat and we'll go through them. All right. Is there an API to BuildMyAgent so I can connect my own front ends to speak directly to the things like the knowledge base of my agent?
Yeah, you can use, if you am I still sharing my screen? Are you showing my screen right now,
Yeah.
Igor? Are you? Awesome. Under sub accounts, if you choose the custom agent when you deploy, this one right here, this is basically just an API. So this shows you how to call it from anywhere. Your custom app, did you build an app with Lovable or something? You can also call your BuildMyAgent using the custom agent. Connect any platform via, just like a basic webhook. Do we have the chat, right?
Yeah, right here.
Awesome. What is Mr. Julian saying?
Hey guys, I'm trying to join, but I need an answer here.
Maybe you said something on top.
It's been a while. Julian, we'll get to your question. Type it in the chat, and we'll take it.
Sure.
Can someone please answer? What if you want to use your business email to automate? Is that possible rather than use Gmail?
Yeah, depends on what you're using for your business email. You can go to buildmyagent.io/integrations. You can also just scroll down until you find the integrations page. Just do this. Right here. And then you can look if it has your business email tool. We have, for example, Outlook. I think we have Hotmail as well. So check if it supports your tool, and then you can do just like we did earlier with Gmail. You can do that with any integration. Yeah.
Awesome. What part of Bali are you guys in? We're in Canggu. It's a good place to order a bunch of food while you log in.
Yeah, at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
We've been going to bed at like 5 a.m. the last couple of days.
Will you update the content in school? Yes, we will be making detailed guides on the new BuildMyAgent. So yeah, stay tuned for that. We're working on it, and it's going to be updated in a bit. Just join the chat. What's up with the link and the required code, please? Is that a paid actor? You just go.
Yeah. In the description, you have your code. It's K9ND1. And what that does, I can pull up the slide for you again so you can see it. Let's go back. We have shown a bunch. You can look back in the recording to show the agents that we have showed. But you get, just by being here live with us, you get 1,000 free credits for BuildMyAgent. And this is something we never told anyone, but you get 25% off BuildMyAgent as well for life. It's the lowest price BuildMyAgent has ever been at. It's the lowest price BuildMyAgent will ever be at again. And all you need to do to claim is go to buildmyagent.io/secret, or you can also just click the link in the description. Use the code K9ND1, that's your secret code. That will get you through to the offers page, and here you can get the deals.
Posting on socials, should you use your own personal account or set up different accounts for your AI agency?
You want a pretty, an old account that has some reputation. It doesn't usually work that well to create a brand new account because Instagram still needs to build some credibility and show that you are a real person and you're posting real stuff. You can definitely do it. It'll just take you some time to grow. So if you're fine with posting on your own profile, then I'll definitely recommend that because it usually has better reputation with Instagram. what we did is that I created another profile, but I had that profile, I kind of used it sometimes to scroll reels for like a year or so before I really started posting on it. So, but I would definitely not recommend it. If you wanted to go all in, use your own profile right now, start posting. That's how you're gonna get followers the fastest.
Yeah, and I would say the same thing for outreach. So if you want to use that same IG for any outreach purposes, if you do a business account, it's going to disqualify you with a lot of business owners if they go to your profile or you're literally called like AI agency something. It's going to disqualify you and they're not going to respond to you, unfortunately. So I would always recommend personal accounts for anything really. Next question is Lion. I literally just started getting into the AI agency. Any videos you would suggest to start with or where to start in your course? So I would recommend, right now the videos are a bit unupdated. However, on the link that I just sent, it is the classroom to all the videos that we have on outreach strategies, how to sell the AIs, and then we're going to update it with the new BuildMyAgent so you get exact updates. What Albert showed today though is you can go through the live stream and see how he builds them, and we also gave the templates which will make it extremely easy to actually go in and just build them. Like, even I can do that. So that would be my main suggestion, is maybe go through the live stream here and then use the templates that you get for free. And then when it comes to outreach, when it comes to content, when it comes to all those strategies, then watch the classroom. See, it's a 3-day challenge, which basically takes you from like knowing nothing about AI to knowing how to build them, how to do outreach, and also how to sell them. So that would be the biggest suggestion there. Let's see. Took me all the way to the bottom.
Take a sales question. I'm gonna get some water.
Yeah, for sure. There we go. Do you set up a new contract every time you supply a new AI agent, system, or client, or do you have a smarter solution? Especially with the reactivation agent, we do have the same template. So we basically collect the business information from the client when they say yes, and when they say yes, we then go in and we use that information into the contract. But basically what we do is we don't do a ton of different solutions, and we have contract templates for the solutions that we do have. So a good way to do it is have a template of a contract that you can fill in the appointment price, fill in the business information, fill in the address and stuff like that, and then really just go from there. That's also something in terms of contracts that we have inside of the 1%. I could leave you guys with a link real quick to the 1%, but yeah, we basically have templates for everything so that it's just plug and play. We just need to put in the information. That is the best way to go about it. And oftentimes, if you were to just set up an automation or just set up a website widget or something like that, you wouldn't need a contract necessarily in the beginning. It would not be recommended on my end. What you should do though is if you do process data or leads, like Albert showed with the database reactivation model, there's some things about telephone consumer protection, which basically means you can't be sending spammy messages, and you can't reach out to people that didn't consent to be reached out to. And if you do that, you're basically going against the law. So you would need to put in the contract that they are responsible for providing leads that are consent leads. So when it comes to compliance, I do recommend getting a contract every time. If you're doing an automation, if you're doing website widgets, I would not really recommend it unless it's asked for by the client.
Sure.
Can someone please, oh, we already did that. Can you show how you would connect it to go high level like you would earlier?
For sure. It will actually be the exact, we did actually show you with the custom agent. I actually have the page already here. You would just use the custom agent. That's basically just a webhook. And then you have a setup guide with that webhook. It's basically just like you would do with like ChatGPT or something. If you're using a Makeflow, you can call it from the custom agent in the sub account. So you build it just like normal, build your AI agent, explain what you want, get it to work like you want inside the workspace. And when you deploy it, you just choose the custom agent, and then you can connect it with anything you want really, just by doing a webhook. And you can do it two ways actually for go high level. And yeah, you can do it either by using the Go High Level webhook get, so that's the paid action inside of Go High Level, or the one I'll probably recommend to you is connect it with Make, and then use Make to make the request, and then send them from Make back to Go High Level. That's going to be cheaper in the long run, depending on how much volume you have. But yeah, we'll definitely do that.
For sure. I've been trying to make an AI agency in Slovenia, which is where I live. Is there any good advice you have for cold outreach? Yes, I'm in the free group, but I'd like cold calling advice if you can. For sure. Actually, cold calling in your own country is really goated. Back in the day, I would cold call in Denmark, and I was able to really just say what I was doing. In the US or Australia, you need like some smart opener where you're like, oh, I don't know if it would make sense to even help you, but I've been looking into this thing with AI that books appointments, like would it even make sense? You know, you have to do some sort of opener where if you are local, you already have a lot of trust, and it gives you the option to really just call up business owners. And what I would recommend is, I would recommend an informal approach that doesn't sound dangerous. And what I mean by that is you would pick up the phone and tell them that you've been thinking about you're doing these projects, these business projects for booking more appointments. And you do it for free for testimonials, and they would only give you a testimonial if it even worked, and then get into the conversations of booking them more appointments. I wouldn't recommend mentioning AI just like off the bat, because it kind of turns off some business owners. But really taking an informal approach that doesn't sound dangerous is the move. It sounds really genuine that you're doing a business project, it's free because you're getting a testimonial. And what I mean by non-dangerous is, I also tried cold calling saying like, hey, this is Oliver, I'm the CEO of Shiny, and we do AI. People will, no matter who they are, almost will just hang up on you. And it's part of the game. It's also why we're sitting here to this day, is because we did learn that. But biggest suggestion is go with a simple script, do some outreach that is genuine, where you don't sound like a salesperson, and then just reiterate. Because the more volume you do in cold calling, the better you will get as well. So pick up the phone and do the calls. That's the biggest suggestion, actually.
Can you talk about how he has a benefit in doing it in Slovenia, knowing the language?
Yeah, you instantly build the trust there. You don't need to come up with something really smart and crazy angle. You can really just be upfront with them when you do the call, because the trust is there.
Yeah, we have a guy in the 1%. I don't remember the language he's cold calling in, but he tried to do it in US and he got absolutely roasted. But then he did it in his own language, and he just booked a bunch of appointments just because he spoke the language. So you have a bigger advantage knowing the language than you are cold calling in, and not doing it in the US. Not that it doesn't work in the US, it just takes a lot more calls.
Yeah. Top 3 advice for starters. When it comes to the outreach part, I think the thing you need to get a bit familiar with is you need to get a brief introduction to the tech so that you can actually sell it. And if they have questions, you can answer them. The advice for you would be to focus the majority of your time on letting people know about yourself. So this would be through cold calling, cold DMs, or actually approaching businesses in person as well. So that's what I would recommend in terms of spending time. It would be to spend time on high value. It's not really doing a lot of research. You have to figure out what their pain points are. You can do that in a few hours. And then just really getting yourself in front of business owners, and also spending a few hours of the day building some of these AIs to get familiar with the tech, so you can actually explain and sell it.
For sure. I would give you an advice that is upsell. It's what I showed earlier. One of the easiest ways to make more money is to take to your current clients and just sell them something more. It's way easier than selling it to someone new that doesn't know you. So it's what Hermosis talks about in Money Models, his book launch. You can literally just stack offers next to each other, keep giving offers until someone says no. And that is both downsell offers and upsell offers. So just to describe that in the simplest way possible, you have your database reactivation. If they say no, then you can say, sure, well, you don't have enough leads to reactivate. Let's get you some more leads. So you have a downsell offer that costs half, for example. Or after they say yes to that, then you hit them with another offer that's, do you want a website widget and an Instagram agent, for example? So by stacking offers next to each other, you just increase your lifetime value which is going to make you much more money. And when you then start scaling with ads, you will be able to scale that much faster and outspend your competitors because you make way more per client. So stack offers next to each other, upsell, downsell until they say no to your offer.
Exactly. Good advice. Are the credits from BuildMyAgent supposed to replace the credits from OpenAI platform, or are they separate?
If you are a previous BuildMyAgent user, then you can just use your, for the old BuildMyAgent, you still have access to that, you still have access to your old builds, and you can use your old API key for that. But the idea is that they completely replace it. So you get credits inside of the platform. That's how we've allowed all the models inside of BuildMyAgent. So those will replace it. So everyone new starting, they'll just have the credits. And I would also recommend, even if you were an old BuildMyAgent user, that you also just use the newer models and better models, especially when the new ones drops. Sometimes, for example, there was just one. What was that called, Jamie? The new model from Anthropic.
Oh, Haiku 4.5?
Haiku 4.5, which is like just as good as Sonnet, but 1/3 of the cost and twice as fast. They just keep dropping those cheaper models as well, and you getting access to those are insane. So yeah, definitely recommend to use the newer credits.
Yeah, exactly. Is the 79 not available anymore without Marketplace? No, but what I would suggest is what we've made possible now is to kind of pick a plan that fits with your agency. So if you don't have any clients yet, you can go all the way down to $18. If you get to 5 clients, go to the 79. And if you have 5 clients at that point, 79 is going to be maybe 1/20th or 1/15th of the cost that you're making with 5 clients. And the same thing goes for if you get over 5 clients, 6 clients, you can upgrade there, and then you have the unlimited plan. So we've really just made it so that people can pick the plans that fit, and they can always jump up and down how they need it. I sell AI agent that books call for coaches directly from their Insta. I improve it to speak exactly like them. What are the best ways to find clients? I would say, and it's a pretty annoying answer, but it's where they are most active. So it really depends on what coaches. I know that there's a lot of coaches that run Facebook ads for their weight loss or for the gym. And a really good way to find them is by going to facebook.com/ads library. Hope that's correct. But finding the ads library, basically selecting the country that you want to go for. You can also select all countries, and then searching for the specific coach. It could be mindset coach, it could just be coaching in general, it could be weight loss. And then finding people that are actively investing into their coaching programs. That is how you find really good clients within coaching. You do also have people on Instagram or on Facebook with a lot of followers, or even have their own groups. Could also be someone on school.com that have their own school group with coaching, and you can reach out to them. There's a ton of ways to do it. It's just really important that you don't think that there's one platform to rule out them all, because it just depends on where they're the most active. So I would say take a look around in LinkedIn groups, in Facebook groups. Use school.com too to go in and see if you can find some coaches in there. There's a lot of good ways to do it. Just make sure you're not wasting your time chasing on one platform, because yes, you might find some people that are actively exclusively on that platform, but you will also just hit a ton of people that are not really active. So dial in on groups, I would say, that are active, and then dial in on platforms where you can see that people are actively engaging on. And Facebook ads library is probably the first one I would try. And then you could try cold calling them or DMing them.
And then post content as well. After our first video that went viral, we had like 20 coaches or something that reached out to us wanting AI services. And at that point, we didn't really have anything to offer coaches. But if you literally just make a video explaining how coaches can use AI, and you literally just show everything, how you set it up, how you do this, what it can do, how it can book appointments. If you show that in a video and you say it's specifically for coaches, the algorithm is so good as when you start to pick up traction, even if you only get 200 views or 300 views, if that's 300 coaches that see that video, there's a high chance that you're going to get a couple of leads. And if you post that once a day, you're going to get clients from it. So definitely start posting content on that too, because Instagram coaches, they are on Instagram. And one way is to DM a lot of them, another way is to post content.
True, very true. Content is literally the shortcut to anything if you can make it work. And the way you make it work, just stay consistent, target the audience that you want to target, call them out of the hook, and keep posting.
Keep posting, always keep posting.
Keep posting. All right. Or 1875 or 1975?
I think is that still bug, Jamie?
What?
The 1875?
Okay, 1975. That's great. So once I reach the maximum amount of sub accounts I bought the starter plan, I should upgrade the account, right? Yeah, sign on. So realistically, I think on the starter plan, even though it's not meant that way, you could probably get your first few clients on there, like 1 or 2 clients that you can launch, your website widget on there. You can launch something on IG or on SMS, and then you can upgrade once you have multiple clients. And obviously, with multiple clients, you are going to have more people there too. So yeah, that would be the suggestion there. How do we use our $97 membership to access BMA? The group that we have is separate. So inside the group, we teach all platforms. You can bring anything to us. It's completely separate from BuildMyAgent. There might be a crossover at some point, nothing guaranteed, but it's 2 separate things. So there's no way to really use the 1% to get access to BMA, unfortunately.
For sure. Our school group is specifically very focused on the sales side of things. A lot of other people in the space, they really focus on the tech, which of course is also important. Our entire goal is to make BuildMyAgent so easy to use that no one with no tech experience, like everyone with no tech experience, can go in and build a really cool agent. And then they need to know how to sell it. So that's why we keep it like different. One of the things is building it. That's what we're doing with BuildMyAgent. Another thing is selling it. So the school group is really good if you want to learn how to sell agents, all agents really with all platforms. BuildMyAgent, and the free group is really good if you want to learn how to build it.
Where do I delete test agents?
You can just delete them in the top right corner on your agents page, and you can delete your agents.
Perfect. What is your pitching process from start to end? How do you handle client questions or objections? Third, what makes your agency different? So the pitching process is very much not a pitching process. It's really just about asking questions to figure out what their business is about. So usually the way that we implement these AIs that we've spoken about today is by asking about a certain process in their business. And more specifically, this is usually the sales process. So I usually ask a question saying, how do you generate leads, and how do you take those leads that you generate and turn them into contracts? And then they're basically going to go over their sales funnel. And when they go over their sales funnel, you get to ask questions about the sales funnel. And if you know a little bit about sales funnels, you're going to be able to kind of pinpoint a little bit where they have the highest volume of leads coming in and where they have the highest drop-off in deals, where you can go in and you can implement these automatic follow-ups. You can integrate voice AIs if they get a lot of calls, and you can integrate a website widget if they get a lot of traffic and have a lot of questions, or the email widget if you get a lot of email requests in the support, stuff like that. So it's really just about asking them good questions, and then once you have asked them good questions, you ask them even better questions to figure out if it's something that they need. So for example, if you see that they have a ton of leads that they don't sell to, and you ask them, do you guys follow up with these leads a lot? And they say, no, we follow up with them for a few days. And then I asked a question saying, do you guys think that you would close more deals if you followed up more consistently with all those leads? And they say, yeah, that would probably be true. And you ask them, well, is there a reason you're not doing it? And they say, well, it takes too much time. And then you can say, well, if we had the AI do it, instantly get back to them and then book them in with the sales call. Do you guys think that would help you? Do you think that would increase the sales? So you're actually, at this point, you're not really pitching it. You're asking good questions to create a need for them. So that is the way that we go in and we sell everything. We do it in a way where we help people realize that they actually need it. And that is, in my opinion, that is the best way of selling. That is the way where you get to handle the objections before you even pitch. And this is the method that get us about 80% close rate on sales calls. Because if you combine this creating a need for something with a really good offer that is just like no upfront cost, you pay me when we give you results, or when our AI engages with your leads, you're basically going to have a high close rate because there's no risk and they said to themselves that they need it because you asked them good questions. Yeah, that's how we handle the objections. What makes your agency different? Honestly, I think what makes our agency different a lot of the times were the case studies that we had. We actually gave everyone access to our case studies inside the 1%, but we were able to show for ourselves that the agents that we implemented, they were engaging with people, they were getting responses from people, and we were booking people in. So we gave them a no-brainer offer. A lot of agencies, they have these 5K upfront costs, 2K upfront costs, and we were able to have so much confidence going into a sales call and also show good case studies that it was just an absolute no-brainer for people to go with us instead of going with an expensive agency that might not even have a lot to show for it. So I think that was the biggest difference between us. We had a lot of confidence, and we're able to go in and implement something, and we were able to pick and choose our clients, because if there was a bad client, we wouldn't work with them. But if there was a good client, we could kind of pick and choose. So that's also a way where everyone of you guys can kind of reduce churn and also make your AI agency more successful, is by picking and choosing your clients more nitpicking. So you don't just say yes to anybody if you can hear that they might not invest into their business or that they're just scraping leads. It's going to save you a lot of time, onboarding and offboarding people. And at the end of the day, it's just going to make sure that your agency, it runs smoother. And if you are able to keep a lower amount of clients, but that are more successful, you will have a better agency than if you onboard a bunch of bad clients and then you have a lot of churn. So that's kind of the way that we handle all that, and I think what made us different throughout all those years. I'm using Entrepreneur Package. Does that also get 25%?
If you're already, then you're probably already a BuildMyAgent user from before. The way you don't get 25%, you go in and you claim your credits on the usage. I think you also won extra credits, right, Taylor Roberts? I think I remember the name. You probably have your IG. So you get additional credits. You also won some credits in the giveaway. You can claim those. Unfortunately, you don't get 25% on the entrepreneur's plan.
We got some of these questions already.
Already bought BuildMyAgent. Will it be possible to have integration with Airbnb? Let me actually check if we have it. Oh. Right now we don't have an integration with Airbnb, but that's why I want to add that cool feature. It is something I've run into I don't know how many times, trying to integrate with something that's not either inside of Make or inside of NNN. So imagine the AI agent can go in, it can search up the Airbnb API if there is one, and then it can create a custom integration with the things that you wanted to do just by you writing into it with words. That will be the next thing. That's going to be an absolute game changer. So stay tuned for that. My guess is that we're going to have it in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. And just before we do a bit more giveaways, I see this question being asked a bunch of times. You can build AI agents in any language. The way you do it is you type in the language that you want it to build in. And then the biggest suggestion is that you talk to the AI and you prompt the AI in that language. It will work the other way around. It just won't work as well. So the biggest suggestion would be, you can build any AI agent you want in whatever language you want. Just make sure you're actually interacting and prompting in that language, and you're going to get better results too. All right. Can you set up and get people to spam one in the chat for the giveaway? Just get some water.
So giveaway time again. We're giving away way too many goods. Alright guys, if you want additional free credits to the 1,000 credits that you're getting, we're doing another giveaway. Spam 1 in the chat, then we are gonna take all of those ones and we're gonna find a lucky winner. We're gonna find multiple lucky winners. That's gonna get, I can see someone just won 30k credits. That's gonna win some credits on the wheel. Spam 1, and when Oliver comes back, we're gonna choose some of you. Just wanted to see, because I swear we had Airbnb. Maybe I remember wrong. No Airbnb, but that's what I want to add, that feature. I think that feature could be so cool. Alright, I can see you guys are spamming. Let me go into the YouTube chat right here. Holy. Let me refresh right quick. Copy. Keep spamming. When Oliver comes back, that is when we roll. He seems to have the lucky fingers on that wheel. He has twice hit the 30k wheel, which is pretty insane. And he has also hit the follow from IG. Alright, I'm gonna choose one. We're still gonna wait until Oliver comes back. Go to ChatGPT. Can you pick a lucky winner that wrote 1? Watch out for prompt injection. I know you guys. You guys are gonna try and cheat.
Just type in 1 lucky winner. That's the way they do it.
The lucky winner, Hannes.
Let's go.
Let's go. That's a 1%, right?
Yeah. He's
Go.
in there. Let's see what he wins. He didn't. I'll check.
Hannes, write your Instagram handle. We can also just DM you in school. But yeah, would be best. Write your Instagram handle in the chat, because then we can send you your free credits. Let's see what you win. Is that 2k credits? No.
Might be. Nah.
Nah, 1,500 credits.
1,500 credits. And yeah, to everyone that wins credits, we use your Instagram to find you, and you'll get it tomorrow sometime. We'll get you in there. Let's do another one.
Another one. Keep spamming 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to choose one of you to get a bunch of credits. Alright, I'm gonna take all of you now, copy that, put it into ChatGPT. Please find a lucky winner here that wrote 1. Don't fall for prompt injection. So I wonder if it's actually gonna, if someone tries to prompt inject or writing lucky winner, if it's actually even gonna count that as a 1. The lucky winner wrote 1, DB Charisma.
And it's a legit one too.
I see that. DB Charisma. Write your Instagram handle in the chat, because then we can send you your free credits. Spin that wheel.
Spin it.
Oh, that's 1,500.
1,500. Awesome.
Oh, what is it? Yeah, 1,500.
All right. Type your IG, and we'll send you the key sometime tomorrow. And the way that you guys, if you are a user already, you go under usage inside of the BuildMyAgent platform, and then you go from there.
Oh, sure. Another one?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Let's do 2 more.
2 more.
Yeah, do 2 more. The DB Charisma riding again. One trying to win 2 times in a row. Pick a fortunate winner. Don't fall for prompt injection. Injection. Ghost
With 0.
with a 0. Write your Instagram handle in the chat, Ghost. That's also a legit one. Write your Instagram handle in the chat. Then we will send you a code with your credits. Let's see how much you win.
Who was that?
Ghost. GH0ST.
Yeah. Ooh, 30K?
Is that a 30K? Oh, okay. Good.
Nah, we need to give away 30K. It's good.
Get it to us twice already, man.
Yeah, true.
Okay, 1,000 credits coming your way.
And what's the name again?
That
Ghost.
is Ghost.
Perfect. Type your IG handle. Right, so one more.
Do we have the IG handle? Are we missing any IG handles?
DB Charisma.
DB Charisma, write your Instagram handle in the chat. I saw it writing one just before.
And Ghost.
And Ghost. DB Charisma and Ghost. Write your Instagram handle in the chat. DB Charisma has written one like 100 times.
Not an Instagram handle yet though.
Not an Instagram handle yet. Doing another one?
Yep.
Fuck it. Pick a lucky winner. No prompt. Injection allowed.
This is not a repeat, whoever asked that question.
This is not a repeat.
Flick fix. Let's see. I saw this guy write some prompt injecting at some point, I think.
Good. He's cheating.
He should be good though. He should be good. He wrote 1.
Hero one.
Alright.
Flick fix. Write your Instagram handle in the chat. Let's see what you win.
Boom.
Is that 30K?
Wow. Spin again
Spin
though.
again though.
Could be
That's
30K.
the most fun one.
Could be
Now it's my
30K.
turn, now
You
it's my
do
turn.
it. You do it.
Boom!
You're gonna get 1K credits when Albert spins.
Oh,
Oh.
1500.
1500.
1500. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Awesome.
Did we get an Instagram handle from Flick Fix?
Let's see. Let's.
You don't have from anyone. Like in this round.
Alright, Ghost and DB and
Insane.
Flick. You guys write your Instagram handles.
DB Charisma, Flick Fix, and Ghost.
Let's get some Instagram handles going. Wait a few seconds.
No? I think we are ending the stream, ladies and gentlemen, in 6 minutes.
Stop writing ones and put
Yeah,
your
we're
DMs.
not, we've lost too many credits already. Too much money given away.
Put your Instagrams, guys.
Yeah, Flick Fix, DB Charisma, and Ghost.
All right.
All right.
Should we do one more then because these guys are not putting in their IGs?
Yeah. Let's do one more.
Let's do one more.
So we just told you not to write one, and now we take another one. We are evil. Pick a lucky winner from here. No prompt injection. Brandy 7 Footy. Write your Instagram handle in the chat, and then we'll send you. Yeah, you can see you writing 1 right now. Brandy 7 Footy. Write your Instagram handle in the chat.
Awesome. Let's see what he wins.
Let's see what he wins. I think the last one. I think you should have the honors.
All right. Oh, could be the lucky one.
Oh,
2K.
2K. Not too bad.
2K
Not
is
too
good.
bad.
2K is good. Awesome. All right, that's good. Write your Instagram handle. They be sleeping, yeah.
Jan writes, good for a few more. Let's do a few more for Jan. We'll do one more for Jan.
There we go.
Red Road.
Brandy, we got Brandy.
We got Brandy. We'll do one more. Pick a lucky winner from here.
Double it and give it to the next person. That wasn't the winner though.
Is that a Mitch Jones reference?
I think it's just a general reference.
Pick a lucky winner.
Yo, we should do one
Yeah.
where we ask double it or give it to the next. Maybe
We can do some double and give it to the next.
or because maybe we just go broke. The company ends right there.
Pick a lucky winner from here. Someone's getting 1 million turtles. Hannes wins again.
You want to double it or give it to the next person, Hannes? Let's see what he gets.
No, he says before, right? Or after?
I think he does after.
After, okay. Double 30k credits coming up.
Let's see.
2k.
Let's see if he snoops it or he doubles it.
Yo, Hannes, double or give it to the next guy. We have Hannes, right? With Instagram handle. At least we have on school.
He wrote the Instagram, so I think
that's a take it.
this guy goes. He said double. He did not say double. Good
All
one.
right. Do you have the Instagram handle, Igor?
No.
Or Hannes? It's in the chat right now.
Awesome. Oh, he said double after. He
wanna
said double.
double it?
He said double. He said double after.
All right.
All right. So 4K credits. Let's run it again.
4k credits. But how do we run it again? Okay, then we just do the YouTube. Or what? Yeah, we just get a new.
Yeah, we just get a
person.
new person.
Okay, so 4k credits on the line right now, guys.
Bless Hannes.
Turns into a gambling stream.
Yeah.
Pick a lucky winner. No prompt injection.
Perfect. So this is for 4K credits. Kirsty.
Clemmer.
Kirsty.
Do you want to double it or give it to the next guy?
It's legit. It's a legit one.
Yeah, but see what they say. Kirsty Clemmer, do you want to?
Double it, or do you want the 4K credits?
I have IG from Flicktix.
Nice.
Let's see.
Let's see what Kirsty says. Do you want to double it or do you want to give it to the...
The Instagram came in right here.
Oh, I think that's a takey.
It's all good.
Alright, Kirsty.
I would take 4K
Do you have
too.
Kirsty's IG as well?
Yeah.
Nice.
This guy wants to double this for that. So we taking yo, Escobar is Obi Trice. Real name, no gimmicks.
OG?
We miss you in the 1%, man.
OG. Alright.
Alright, that's it. Appreciate everyone for joining. This has been an absolute pleasure, really.
Got a little goodbye segment. This is the... Yeah. It's about the time we say goodbye. We're going for 3 hours almost. I'm excited to get some sleep. It's 3 a.m. here in Bali right now, which also means it's the last chance to get the first free deals. Crazy deal number 1, 1,000 free credits to BuildMyAgent. You've heard me say this again and again and again. I don't think you need to hear me say it anymore. Crazy deal number 2, only 7 people gets this. 1 year access to BuildMyAgent and the growth plan, and a 1-hour Zoom call with me where we go over your business. There's a reason we're only doing this for 7 people, is because I want to focus on my agency and the software. So the price for that is $9.97. And insane deal number 3, which is lifetime access to BuildMyAgent and also 10 mentorship calls with me where we go over your exact AI agency. We will never do this again probably. This offer ends after this stream, then it's gone forever. And again, the reason we do this for only 2 people is because we are focusing on the software and the agency. The price for this is definitely not cheap. It's $7,000. To claim any of these deals, go to buildmyagent.io/secret. Use the code K9ND1. That's K9ND1. After we stop this stream, we stop it in a couple of minutes. The offer, the 1,000 free credits, is gone forever. Thank you so much, guys, for shooting in. This has been really, really fun. Way more fun than we thought. We kind of like streaming. Maybe we should do it all more often.
Yeah.
Kind of fun. We love you all, even if you're a BuildMyAgent user. If you're not a BuildMyAgent user, I hope you found it valuable. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye, guys.
Have a good one.
That was the last slide. That was 200 slides. All right, guys. Have an absolute awesome day. Have a great rest of your weekend. Peace.